So here we go. We're recording.
Okay. Well,
so we're gathered here for a little prelude, another prelude. Desiree's not going to be joining us at the table. She likes to keep the players on their toes.
I do.
But we need to figure out what's going on with Blaine's. So, what is unknown to the players at large
Right now.
at this moment?
At this moment.
Is that last year when I did that opposed resistance roll and Blaine's rolled his love of Ellen and I rolled her chaste.
Yes.
I rolled a fumble on her chaste.
Oops.
And when you roll a fumble on an opposed roll, it means an automatic success
Yes, it
in
does.
the opposing roll. And so yeah, that means that they got busy.
Or busy.
Or busy, if you prefer.
Uh-huh.
So the first thing I have to do is roll to find out if that resulted in anything. So let's see here. I'm going to pull up Ellen's information here. Let's see. So she's 34 this year. Okay, so I'll figure out what table I'm going to roll on for her in terms of childbirth.
What if she dies in childbirth?
That would be very interesting.
That would
throw a real wrench into the works. So we'll hope that doesn't happen.
God, I hope it doesn't happen.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. She's at superlative level, so she's got a +5 to her roll. That's good. So she's rolling on table 3.
Oh, she is.
Which is
So she's not gonna die.
Not a great table to roll on. I don't know, man. Let's see here. All right. So I rolled a 14. Normally it would be no conception, but because she's at superlative level, it's a +5, bumps it up to 19. On a 19 or 20 on table 3, a child is born.
Oh my gosh.
So that's pretty much an auto success for Blaine's marrying Ellen.
Okay, so that said.
So we don't need to make any resistance rolls or anything.
No, I think she's like, cool, but.
Yes.
What's the gender of the child?
Aha.
I rolled a 4. What does that mean? A boy?
That would be a son.
Yes!
Okay.
OMG.
Yeah, so
I have a boy.
So we'll make I'll make an announcement
boy, baby.
that Ellen has consented to marry Blaine's. They have a winter wedding.
Uh-huh.
And she gives birth to a son. Not long after.
The sun is what's gonna push them over the roof. I mean, they're gonna just be like, because okay, so weren't we talking about the fact that if it is a son,
yes,
that in terms of a legitimate heir, that would be even more of an impetus to wed Blaine's.
Yes.
But now it's like that's overkill at this point. At this point, he's this child, and I'll make survival rolls and I'll do all that since I invested.
Okay.
They're still gonna keep trying for babies.
Okay.
And in terms of this, so let me make a survival roll.
Yeah.
Okay. An 8.
Nice. You're fine.
Okay. So the baby survives this year. Now, this child, if the child survives, he will be the rightful heir.
Well, that's how Blaine's looks at it.
Exactly.
Remember that Robert's parentage is kind of
secret?
It's an open secret. I mean, Ellen claimed Robert as her own, but people in the know that she wasn't pregnant that year.
And so if she has a legitimate child, wouldn't that usurp Robert?
Well, it's tricky because then she would have to admit what the true parentage was, and that would cause an honor loss for her. Yeah.
Why? It was her daughter.
It reflects on her. Yeah. So anyway, it'll play out. We'll see.
Maybe Robert will just die somehow.
Somehow, yes. It would be a shame if something happened to him. Oh my God. I wish the listeners could see the look on your face right now. It's terrifying. All right. Well.
Well, there was that bit, right? And so,
That
what
was
else?
it.
I thought there was more on Jeridan.
Was there?
I don't know. Do we want to do something with him to make it?
I think he was.
He's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets the year off.
All right, that's good. All
Yeah.
right.
So.
We'll see how the players react.
Indeed, you'll be able to hear their screams from the other side of the house.
I can't. I'm curious how you're going to actually present it to them. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
So I have a solo.
You do.
Yes.
You do have a solo. Let's get that started.
Oh my god, that's right, you weren't here.
Yeah.
I totally...
He's always here in spirit, so it's hard to remember when he's not here in the flesh.
Essentially, I could
as
just
well.
talk to David and be like, oh yeah, of course.
What would Tathan do? Oh, he'd probably fail.
Wait, are
Well, you know.
recording this already?
Yes, the recorder's going.
Jen went crazy last year, so it's kind of like I was there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and since she's not here this week, that means Wolfram is still at large somewhere.
He's in London. We're just gonna find him in London.
Yeah, the end is nigh, people. All right, so give me
Oh
a
god, that's
d6
right, he had that
roll.
vision.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, the vision of
Oh boy.
Britain tearing itself apart.
Oh yeah. So I'm bowing down to Saxon. This D6 roll.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay, you're wed, correct?
No, my wife died.
Ooh.
I did want to try to marry Elaine though.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. Roll lustful.
All right.
Jesse Cortison.
Oh man.
Yeah, you get another courtesan.
Now, is the first one jealous of the new one?
Ah.
I fail my lustful.
Okay, so
It's only an 11, but
Oh.
it keeps going up.
Oh my god.
Like other
yes.
things.
all right. So let's see here. Roll your fealty, honor, and courtesy.
Cool. Can't fail my fealty. Can't fail my honor.
Good.
Yeah. Made my fealty.
Mm-hmm.
Made my honor.
Yep.
Made my courtesy.
Wow.
Well done, sir.
Why thank you.
Okay, so yeah, you are deemed worthy and may start courting. So I'll say that.
Since you already been banging for the past couple of years.
Deemed worthy to court the mother of my children.
No. Basically, I'll say that you can get a freebie if you want to marry Elaine, or if you want to try for one of the younger ladies at court, you can go for that instead.
Younger. No.
Yeah, Elaine's like in her mid-30s.
She's born me a bunch of kids,
Yeah.
and you know, a lot of kids makes a happy home. I think I'm gonna try to.
Pays for herself.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to marry Elaine.
Okay. Well, you get it as a freebie, so there you go.
Awesome.
Also, roll a d6.
Bum, bum, bum.
5.
All right, so you get an additional 50 glory on top of whatever glory you're going to get from marrying her, and then check 4 skills and 3 traits.
4 skills, 3 traits. Awesome. Well, she likes a generous man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3 traits.
Okay. And then you'll get, let's see, 462 glory for marrying her.
Plus the 50.
Yep.
Okay.
And And then her lands, which I didn't note here. Let's see. Okay, and in the meantime, Brendan, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
17.
Okay.
All right.
17 is bad fortune, so that's another d20 roll.
10.
Okay. Oh, a companion or servant dies.
Shoot.
Well, do you have anyone other than your squire?
Let's see, we got Dillard. I got.
How much Dillard are you?
I'm liking him, but we're not that close.
Yeah.
He's still.
So I think there's another squire available named Mervyn.
There's my wife.
No, this would be someone of lesser standing.
Do I have? I've got my steward. Got a couple kids. I think it's pretty much just Dillard.
Do you have a steward?
If you have a steward, it could be the steward.
Okay, well, I don't remember ever really officially like getting the details on the steward, but we did roll just to
If
see
it
what
was a
his
while before
stewardship
you got
role
a
was.
wife, then you had a steward.
Okay, I've got one.
All right.
Good. So.
So your steward kicks it.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like you're too distressed.
I don't even have a name for him.
Yeah, he's like, no, steward.
Nice
You're
steward.
dead. And so that's actually kind of going to work out because you are married. Wait, are you married?
I'm married.
You are married. So your wife can be making is kind of handling the stewardship duties
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
And
maybe.
So your disposable income is going to go up by 1.
Go up by 1? Ah.
Mhm.
Right. Maybe she thought he wasn't doing a good job. She's like, you're done.
You're out of here.
Oh, what's Elaine's stewardship skill?
Let's see.
Oh.
So grab that, and then you're gonna get your income's gonna go
Sorry, I
up
couldn't see.
as well because she has 4 manners.
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, oh manners.
Yes, indeed. So basically,
Isn't she like the wealthiest? Like the second wealthiest?
she's
Second
the second
wealthiest.
wealthiest. Yeah. So
Next to Jaredan's wife, right?
mhm.
Yeah, that's Inbed.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Her distaff, which covers her stewardship, is a 15.
Okay.
All right, so that'll give you a one-time boost of 40 Libra and raise your disposable by 4.
Okay. And then comes
All right, Jade, D20 roll.
You got a 2.
Oh, good fortune.
Oh.
Another D20 roll.
A 13?
Let's see here. Okay, I guess in the course of occupying the city of Wallingford, you found a cache of coins to the total of 6 Libra.
Sweet.
Old Roman coins. All right. Okay, so everyone go ahead and make your experience rolls.
Oh, do I have yearly events as well?
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
D20?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Good fortune.
Cool.
Another D20.
Another D20. 17.
Ooh. Hey, gain 5 infantry and the farms to pay for them. Obviously, they came with a name.
All right. Good wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
So 5 infantry. All right.
Does my wife come with a stewardship level, or do I need to roll that?
She does. Let's see here. Roll that for you. Okay, it's at a 10.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Does the infantry go under my field army or stronghold or garrison?
Garrison.
Oh, okay. Sweet. All right. Ooh, I can build a castle now.
Everyone's castling.
Castle time, guys.
Castle time.
It's just how it works.
Yep, that's true.
So if you roll exactly what the skill is, it doesn't go up?
Right.
Oh god.
Mm.
I made my siege roll, which is a 2.
You rolled a 2. Nice.
Oh good, at least I failed my falconry.
Okay, and go ahead and age up a year. Age your squires a year. Roll for servant improvement, all that good stuff.
Alright. So 189.
Well, my squire's other skill is an 18.
Other.
He's so good at that.
He's so good at other.
Alright. Nope. Nope. Oh,
Yes.
I wasn't able to get my glory awards for 497.
Do. Where are you? There you are. 230.
230. Okay.
Alrighty, so economic circumstances. The good news is that since you guys didn't pay tribute last year and the land is sort of recovering after Uther's death, it's full income this year.
Oh man.
Yeah, no reductions.
That's beautiful. Alright, mews are built.
Excellent.
How much does a castle cost again?
25, I believe.
Oh, cool. I got plenty.
Oh, yes, the vineyard. What is it we roll to see if, like, the vineyard is finished?
Your wife's stewardship.
Life stewardship. Oh, I rolled. It would have been if my steward was still alive.
Damn!
Why'd you kill him?
She's not experienced with,
Who's your wife?
overseeing construction.
Lady Nia.
Okay.
Oh yes, also a decent
Nia is her name?
phase.
I believe so. Might be one of my kids.
One of my kids is named Mia.
Uh-oh.
No, my kids are Larry, Nest, and Isgar, and yeah, Lady Nia.
Okay.
But I like Lady Guayona.
Yes, that's right. You guys have a checkered past.
Maybe it was just a checker. Horses live.
500.
Not built.
Alright, next year my orchard starts producing even more. Sweet.
What sort of orchard is it?
I believe it's a plum orchard.
Ooh. Tasty.
Indeed.
Let's see. Mott and Bailey Castle is indeed 25 euro.
Cool. 25 is something I can afford.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And if everyone's done with the economics, go ahead and make your stable rolls.
19.
Nope, we're good.
Yep. Horse lives.
Now to start rolling all those babies.
Yeah.
Now the childbirth rule for me.
Indeed.
Alright.
And Kinrain, you're unmarried and you're waiting to see how things play out.
This is a good question.
That's fine, yes.
I'm an 11 on childbirth for Elaine.
This might be a very short marriage. Are you maintaining at any level above ordinary?
I can afford it. I can be rich now, right? Yeah, I can totally afford being rich.
So just reduce your disposable
means
with
they
3.
Okay.
I think that 1 or 2 means that.
New actually.
Oh, that's right. Wait, for your children?
For
Oh, for children, yes.
Yeah.
Nest is dead. The older of the twins.
Ouch.
35 Libra then.
All right, Elaine is 36.
Yep.
How many kids has she had?
She has had, oh man. She's had 3 children with me.
3 children, and you rolled a.
No, she's had 2 children with me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I rolled an 11, which at wealthy bumps up to 12?
You're
Wait, what's
rich.
the year?
Yeah, I'm rich.
499.
Okay, it bumps it to 14 actually.
Okay.
Which for her particular table is no conception.
Okay. But would an 11 have killed her?
No.
Okay. But still, she deserves to live in the style as she's used to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now to see if all my children survive.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I can't remember now. When my kid was taken by fairies and came back older, how much older was it?
Oh no.
5 years old.
5 years. So would it make sense for me to just change his birth date to 5 years earlier to not forget that?
If that works for you.
I mean, because essentially he is 5 years older. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, mostly that'll change how, because I'm already going to stop rolling for him as of like 2 years ago.
Exactly. So, yeah, he's basically in the clear.
All right.
Yeah, he's now 9.
Nice.
One of my daughters died this year.
Oh, man.
Poor
You guys.
I know.
Obviously, there's some
Something going around.
whooping cough or something going on in the county. All right.
But my sickly child is still alive.
Might as well.
Yeah, my oldest one was my sickly one.
Probably diphtheria.
Diphtheria, thank you, dear.
Or hemophilia B, influenza B.
It's almost like she works in a regional immunization office for the Department of Health.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of
Similar.
She didn't die of scarlet fever?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I don't work in the region anymore.
Oh, yes, right. You're not in the region anymore. Excuse me. All right. So anyway.
Was there any option for the defense? I can't remember, for just a town enclosure?
Yes.
I had that written down. I don't remember.
Absolutely.
It's
Town
22
enclosure.
Libra.
22 Libra, what's the defense?
That's like 4, I think.
I'm gonna be getting one of
Up
those.
here. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. Castle first, then town enclosure. With a love family of 16, I'm protecting them first.
Town enclosure is 20 Libra and a DV of 4.
Oh man. Yeah, we're just really upping our DVs now, guys, aren't we?
Mhm.
What are we all at? Do we know?
I have no idea.
I think I'm at 12.
Mine's at 14.
Okay.
You're at 12. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh man. Mountain Bailey,
Yeah.
lead roof, and a moat.
Yeah. Let's see here. The lead roof and the Mountain Bailey is split. So,
They say that
moat-
they say the Bailey is a 5 defensive value.
yes. So basically, the way it works is your hall is going to be the 2 plus the lead roof, whatever that is.
Oh, hall starts at 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the mott is 11 plus the lead roof because your hall is adding to it.
Okay.
And then the Bailey is a 5 plus 4 for the moat. So you'd be like a 9/11 plus /2 plus.
9. Well, that.
Whatever the lead roof is, I forget.
Whoa. So what? I have a variable.
You do.
Defense.
What it is they're rings of defense.
Oh, okay.
So if someone's attacking your castle, they have to get past that 9 first.
Okay.
Then we'll find this out presently. Then they have to get past the
12?
The 12.
Okay.
And then they have to get past the 3.
Which is the lead roof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So 9, 12, then 3. All right.
And then yeah, you tally that up for your annual glory. So be 24 extra annual glory.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
18.
That's intense.
Yeah.
And that's my maintenance grade?
Your maintenance.
Or is that my holdings?
Your holdings.
Okay, so
Your holdings.
plus 24. Oh, and do I get extra glory now for the holdings that I get from Elaine?
Mm-hmm.
So plus
Plus 4. Yeah.
plus 4 or plus 40?
Plus 4.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 38 for holdings.
Holdings.
Like what estates are yours?
Oh.
So just the one, I think, right?
I had a few. I got one from my first wife,
Oh, okay.
and then one from my now wife.
Ah.
All right.
Small plot.
Oh, that's right, a small plot. So it would be 10 plus whatever your disposable is, basically.
Oh wait, no. It's 96 plus for chivalry bonus.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
man.
changed it.
Yeah.
It used to be 80.
Oh, I've definitely cleared 80.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too easy to get.
Yeah.
Compared to the religion bonus, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet. And my town enclosure was successfully fixed.
Sweet.
So now I'm at 18.
Oh man, I'm at 88.
Oh, so close.
I know.
Wow.
I've really got to get my just up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My pugnacious button.
Yeah, you guys should really check your chivalry bonuses.
Yeah, you get 3 points of armor
Yeah.
that
Calculator?
are good at all times, even if you're buck naked.
Yeah.
And that does come up from time to time.
You want me to think
It
about
would
it?
have definitely come up for me when I was not wearing. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
see. Okay.
So it's 80 plus.
It's the traits that are marked with what?
Asterisks?
Asterisk.
Okay.
Just total those up. If they total 96.
Were either of them trusting or temperate?
Temperate, yes.
Okay, because that part got scratched out on me.
Temperate.
Oh, no,
is
no,
one?
I'm sorry, not temperate. Neither temperate nor trusting are chivalry bonuses.
It's
Sorry.
valorous, though.
Temperate's my religious bonus.
So it's 90
Okay.
plus. Then you get the chivalry bonus.
If it tallies up to 96.
96 plus.
96 or
Okay.
above. Yeah.
No, that's okay. Oh,
Yeah. 88, man.
88. So
You're
close.
It's the
almost there.
closest I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you get the plus armor.
Being
and then-
Christian really helps.
It does. Yeah, it's basically designed to automatically
Oh, yeah,
min-max
no.
you.
I'm at 79.
What's that?
However, for pugnacious, that's what I wanted to add up. Because that'll add an extra d6 of damage.
So instead of maxing out at 66, I'll max out at 76.
Mm-hmm.
And so the value of your holdings, what is that? How does that factor into the story? It's like I had a small plot from both
Mm-hmm.
marriages, both value of 17.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Basically, the way it factors in is in your disposable income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm at 78 for pugnacious.
Ah, so close.
Is that,
So close.
is that different from your annual income?
Whatever you got marked on your manor record there under your, do they call it disposable or do they call it annual?
Annual income.
Okay, no, so yeah, it's the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm calling it something else, but it's your annual income.
So I'd have 17 added to my annual income twice.
If you had the manors are valued at 17.
We said it was 10 plus whatever my annual income is.
I think that's
now.
for your annual glory,
Right.
not your income.
Oh, so they get glory and income. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So then, okay, so there's no income on this. It's just glory.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. All right then. Land. Jeez. I don't.
Oh, hi, Edie. Oh, all the legs.
She's back.
All the legs. Oh, you made a full circle for legs.
She had to go to bath today, so she's extra fuzzy.
Oh, who's so so? Who's such a pretty girl? So so.
She decided to go take a swim in a mud puddle.
Yay! And chew on the nestling, apparently. The fledgling.
Yeah. Strange obsession with Brendan.
Hey, but he's so tall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's how I feel too.
Go get your bone, Edie. Ready to go. You already done with it?
It's in my tummy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God! She's taking a break from it apparently.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, so everyone did their childbirth rolls, child survival rolls.
Yep.
Okay, so kin events.
Events.
D6 roll, please.
2.
No events for Tathan's family.
Finally.
How about Cormac? D6 roll.
Let's roll a 4.
1 event. D20 roll.
Alright. A 12.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Acting as warden, you decide the marriage of a landed widow with only a daughter. Select one. Selfish +1 to marry her yourself. No, unfortunately. Check love of family and check proud if you want to marry her to one of your kin. Or +1 to your honor for making the right choice.
For whatever that may be.
Yeah, exactly.
Love of family and proud or honor.
How's your honor doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 12.
Okay.
All right.
Bump it up to 13. Yeah.
Congrats on making the right choice.
I am glad I made that choice. But I didn't actually do the
Good
child
choice to
birth
make.
roll. Is that a D6 or a D20?
D20.
That is a 10.
10. For your young bride. No conception.
Alright, just F in the house.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Kinrain, D6 roll, please.
A 6.
2 family events.
20. A 12
Mm-hmm.
and a 6.
Okay. Youngling in kin asks you to help him become a squire. Yes equals check love of family. No equals check temperate.
I'm gonna go love with family.
All right. Can't go wrong being a knight, my boy. Oh dear. All right, and let's see. The other one is that you have a distant cousin, yet another distant cousin, who needs a champion for a duel to resolve a dispute after a fight. Yes equals check honor. No equals lose one lineage man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, okay, so I'll be doing that.
Uh-huh.
A duel.
So check your honor.
Sweet.
And we can just have that settled as an opposed roll.
Okay, a
So-
post roll of.
Choose a weapon skill that you would be using.
Okay.
Impassion.
Yeah.
You like, yeah?
Sure. Pass my love family. 24.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that beats my 6. So you win the duel.
Huzzah!
Yes. All right. So next up is training and practice. So go ahead and adjust traits.
So now I can't put
skills,
anything into
passions.
statistics from training, right?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, but if I
Oh,
want
that's right. How old are you?
36.
Oh, we get to make an aging roll for you
man.
too.
Oh boy.
Wait, do I get to roll it?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What am I rolling?
2d6. Wow, our first aging roll.
5.
5.
Or a 1 and a 4.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll 1d6 then.
A 5.
You lose a point of app.
Oh. No, that's alright, I'm pretty handsome.
The years are
Hey,
starting
Marty.
to take their toll.
Are you married again? I forgot.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Besides, you've got all that glory to boost you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I looked it up. Compose does fall under the skills boosted by glory.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So that will be. Okay, so which are the ones that are boosted by glory? I want to check them.
Yeah,
really
that's an excellent question.
quick. Just make a little asterisk for myself.
Exactly. Oh.
Sorry, if it's
No,
gonna
no,
take
no.
a minute, then that's.
That's fine.
I can mark compose though.
Oh man, oh my goodness.
And that, but what I was gonna ask for training and practice though, I can still either put a point into traits, passions, or
Mm-hmm.
1d6 plus 1.
If the skill is under 15, or skills that you're putting it into are under 15,
Okay.
you can do the d6 plus 1.
Sweet. I broke the
Working.
4,000 mark.
Hey, all right.
Nice.
She's just walking around. She was like walking around and making growling noises. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's sniffing the crotch.
And then growling.
She wasn't growling there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Your bone. Go to your place.
All right. I'm just gonna keep getting bigger.
That's what I did.
just keep packing away the burgers.
I'm just gonna keep getting bigger. Or maybe I should keep conning up. Maybe get my con above. Yeah.
What's your con up?
18.
Okay.
Yeah,
So 19 con.
it comes in handy.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Determines your major wound. You have to roll against it if you get poisoned.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
And boost your hit points to boot.
Totally.
Alright.
Alright, my unconscious goes up by 1 point too. I'm now unconscious at 10 hit points.
Wow.
That is a drastic change from some of my past characters, guys.
Oh, Mr. Pace.
I'm sure he's doing great with your, with that new page of his.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, just having a ball.
Yeah. How old was your child that you sent to the page?
He... 12. He's 12 this year.
Nice. I'm thinking of sending Lewin's daughter to Concord to page.
And the girls can page too?
Well, if they want to be knights, I guess.
That's true. I guess that answers my question.
And with Concord, I'm sure he wouldn't turn away a daughter of a knight who died in the same battle as Sir Virgil.
Especially if she wants to be a lady knight.
That's true.
Since Concord's all about lady knights.
I'm gonna say yes. She grew up with all those stories.
Plus Lady Gwendolyn is there.
Yeah.
What's so hot? Just deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Alright, so these are the skills modified by your glory. Courtesy, dancing. Oh, you know what? I guess compose isn't one of them. I totally lied to you. Alright, so...
How did you do that, David?
I don't know. Alright, courtesy, dancing, and orate.
Okay.
But not flirting.
Not flirting, no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not romance.
And how much does it go up by?
It is 1/1000th of your glory.
So whatever that first decimal.
Whatever the first number is.
Or the first digit is.
Yeah,
Okay.
first digit, yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
I now have a courtesy of 19.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah.
And then, if you just want to make a note, heraldry and recognize are modified by the other person's glory.
Oh, so people have like a +4 to
Oh, so if you're
recognize more.
famous, then you get a plus.
More recognizable.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yeah. All right. So.
And what age can children start paging?
I think it's
Courtesy,
7 actually.
dancing.
Okay.
Which is why that's the cutoff for survival rolls. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna send my daughter off to Concord next year then.
Oh wait, so how
sweet.
old do they have to be paged?
Could be as young as 7.
Oh.
Or 11 at the most. Between 7 and 11.
Well, let me see.
All right. Let me compute the glory.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got 2 other sons I want to send off then to be pages.
Sweet.
I wonder who I should send them to.
You can always send them to court if you don't have any other.
Well, for
Ideas.
Adern, I think I'm going to send him back to Keen Madog. If they'll have him as a squire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Send them off to.
Yeah, I think
sure.
that would be interesting.
Yeah. No
Hopefully
kidding.
they'll take him as a squire there.
Who wants my twin bastard sons next year?
Not it. All right.
And then... Oh man, I've got 2 more to send off. I'll have to think on that.
Yeah.
But they'll say that they're effectively being sent to
Exactly.
page.
Okay.
But I waste no time in sending me off.
That is true. That's how you do it around here, right?
One less mouth to feed, am I right?
Seriously.
All right. So last year for glory, Kinrain got 190 plus annual, and Cormac got 91 plus annual.
It's amazing how well paper holds up, just constantly being erased and written on, erased and written on.
Yeah, seriously. Oh man, my annual glory is now 168.
Nice.
Wow.
I think I don't know, depends on how you look at it. Either the best or the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Was someone who was on the round table, had a religious bonus and a chivalry bonus, and was like a noble. So he had that means he had at least 400 annual glory
Oh man.
a year. And then because in order to get religious and chivalry bonuses, you have to have traits that are above 16.
Yeah.
His trait bonuses were off the hook. So I think he was like basically guaranteed 1,000 glory points like every other year.
Yeah.
You know.
Partially offset those aging rolls.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of which, anyone cross 1,000 points? Yeah? Oh wow. Okay.
Now I'm at 8162.
Nice. Oh, 8162. That's another threshold.
Oh
Is it
man.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see here.
You sure you don't want to marry Countess Ellen?
You're about ready for it.
I'm playing the field.
You're primed for it. You are now officially famous,
Oh man.
known throughout all of Britain.
Guys, I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a big deal.
We're not worthy. We're not
I guess
worthy.
if I went and kind of tried to free Rydychan, that'd kind of get some.
That would definitely
Some notice.
Yeah. So you're known throughout all of Britain as one of the best in the land. If the Round Table existed, you would be a candidate for it at this point.
Win.
And you automatically sit at the high table in any court.
Sweet.
Nice.
Just don't drink the wine first.
Empty goblet.
Yes. Well done. All right. So very good. So speaking of Rydychan and Kinrain and everything, you're holding court at Wallingford over the winter, right?
I am.
Mm-hmm. So, in the course of court holding in this year 499, a visitor comes to court. Kind of around Easter time, and it is none other than a representative from Cornwall.
Oh.
I would have his picture, but I ran out of ink. So, just picture a young Timothy Dalton, like in A Lion in Winter.
Ooh.
And
No, yes, sir, I'm listening.
Yes. It is actually the son of King Idris of Cornwall, Prince Mark. And
Was
he
Mark
is-
at least spelled cool?
No, it's just straight up Mark.
All right.
Not
go
even
on.
with like a
New
C.
for that.
Not even like a QUE or anything.
No, not even like MARC. It's just like MAR.
MARK. Yeah.
All right.
Straight up.
Sigh.
I'm less intrigued, but go on, sir.
This spelling of your name, despite my illiteracy.
And the fact that standardized spelling does not exist disturbs me. Yeah, so anyway, he has come, he's sort of making the rounds. He brings news that his father is marching against the county of Jagant after taking Devon last year. And that his father is seeking mercenaries and alliances. And he reminds you that his father is a British king.
And he is.
Not a Saxon. Not a Saxon.
Not even a half Saxon.
Not even a half Saxon. Full British. So, at any rate, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And this father was who again?
King Idris.
King.
Seeks an alliance with Salisbury.
Rydychan, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Although presumably he visited Sarum as well. Just. But speaking of Sarum, news reaches all of your ears. Countess Ellen has agreed to marry Sir Blaine's.
No.
Oh, wait. What's my hate of Blaine's?
Well, we just threw up a little bit.
Oh man, that's I hate him like 12.
15.
Ooh.
But if you want to come hang out in Rydychan.
Well, furthermore, actually, I understated it. She didn't just agree to marry him; she did marry him,
Oh god.
and gave birth to a son.
No.
It's too late to kill him.
Is it though?
When the son comes of age. We'll invite them both to a hunt.
Does that mean that this son is going to be the heir to Salisbury now, and not Prince? Not
Robert.
Robert.
Well, it's normally Robert would be, but why don't you all make intrigue rolls?
Oh no. Boosting this with fealty to Count Solon.
Okay.
You'll be sorely disappointed, my friend.
Success. Intrigue is 4. Come on. I make it.
All right. There are persistent rumors that Robert is not actually Ellen's son.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, whose son is he?
Well, there are persistent rumors that Jenna didn't just give birth to a daughter, she gave birth to twins, and that Robert was the twin brother.
Oh, so Robert is Jenna's bastard.
Which means he's Wolfram's bastard.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
There's scandalous rumors.
Scandalous.
We need to get that boy on that seat. He needs to be Earl. So that Wolfram can have a kid. He's Earl.
Yeah.
Does Wolfram have any kids yet? Besides
There's a
bastard?
couple. I think he has a couple. Yeah.
Well, they're all feeling right about
Well, hey
it.
there, listeners. Why don't you do your homework for us?
Yeah, get back to us.
Yeah, all you shippers out there.
Oh my god.
Does it feel as good as you thought it would?
Hey, that's enough out of here.
Curse you, adversary!
Yeah, he's got 2 legitimate sons.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Where have they been? What are they doing? How
They've been
old are
growing up, not dying, you know.
One of them's 6 and one of them is 2.
they? Holy crap.
Yeah.
And you know the illegitimate one is right there in Sarum.
And then he's raising one of his relatives' sons as a bastard.
Oh,
or
that's
bastard
right.
son.
As a bastard.
He's raising him as a bastard, yeah.
You little bastard.
You will like it.
All right, so man, what does that mean for I hate Blaine's fashions?
You can still hate him.
Yeah, hate him for it.
He's not going to become Earl.
Okay.
He's just sort of a
Really?
Where's she seeing that guy?
They
She's a douche.
I guess not being invaded,
He's a
maybe.
dickhead.
Yeah. He's definitely what I have recently heard is as a fuck shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well said.
Should we
sir,
burn
well
that
said.
into his fields?
Yes. We should make this
Only one of us
annual.
could spell.
I am a giant twat.
You know,
Only one of us could spell.
penis and poo. Just right next to each other. Enneagrams,
Drive
guys.
pictograms.
Big
It's kind of hard to tell though. With, I don't know. Just look like 2 big blobs.
Especially from that angle.
Yeah. Yeah. So at any rate, much news about. But the main event, of course, is Kinrain and Sir Belius walled up in Oxford. So you said you wanted to send some, kind of conciliatory messages his way.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you can do that over the winter.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm going to give him a roll or 2, depending on how I roll.
Wait a minute. We weren't invited to the wedding?
Nope.
Yeah.
Curse you, Blaines!
I wouldn't have gone, but I would have liked to have been
It
invited.
would have been nice to be invited. I know, I've been in that situation.
I would have gone.
Meals on Blaine's? Yes.
And gotten really ripped and just made an ass of yourself.
No.
Thrown up on the high table.
I'm pretty temperate.
Uh-huh.
What are you Christians?
Alrighty.
Yeah. Well, you know, not drinking has done quite a lot for my health. All those poison goblets that,
Oh, yeah.
you know, have not passed by my lips.
Oh man, I think usually when Kinrain drinks, someone else dies. He cut a man's arm off one time after a party.
I heard he cut a man's arm off.
That was like the first act
It was
of.
one time.
It was the first act of nightly violence Cormac ever saw. It's just squirting.
I'm gonna go hunting forever now, guys.
Yeah.
I
It was
thought about
only
it.
once.
I thought about it.
It's probably like grown in the telling too. You know? I heard
Yeah.
he ripped a guy's arm out of its socket. Like, just
Bare hands.
bare hand.
I heard cut him in half.
Yeah.
His teeth.
With his teeth. Yeah, I heard he bit him in half.
With one bite.
Mm-hmm. And then laughed as he died. All right, so your overtures come back rejected.
Of course.
Yeah. He has a directed trait of suspicious of foreigners, so yeah. Move that roll.
Sorry, I just had an inappropriate thought. Go on.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, basically that means it's war.
Hooray!
Oh.
So let me grab those seed rules. Hang on here.
Oh god, who's getting besieged?
So, what happened in last week's episode?
You guys reclaimed Rydychan.
And there's one last castle, Oxford Castle,
Oh yeah.
that is being held by the last of the three brothers.
Because you killed the other two, didn't you?
I only killed one. The other one ran off like a little sissy coward.
And who were they? Because there was like a theme.
It was like Sir Ilias is the one who survived.
I saw you. I heard you guys
Sir
laughing
Basil.
when they showed when he was showing the pictures. So who were these guys? Were they like Iron Maiden? Were they?
It was the three brothers from Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
the
Basil
one
was
that
Dennis.
Basil was
Oh, God.
yeah.
And
Spear through the face.
with his smirking face. So Belius is the only one who's still around.
Is he fat right now?
He is fatter now and he has a beard, yeah. Fat Belius.
Just as an aside, I read an article
Ooh.
interviewing him, and he said he just did it just to see how fat and disgusting he could get.
It's
He
amazing.
really like did it on purpose. It's like, I'm just gonna get really fat just to
Wow.
see, guys.
That's great.
Oh
Good
man.
job, Mac. Good job.
Well met.
Oh god.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So Wolfram's guys are unavailable due to their lord being insane. Concord is obviously otherwise occupied. So, who are you calling up?
I'm here.
Heyo.
Hey, I missed. I wasn't.
You
around
missed last year, so yeah. That's
Yeah, I was.
So this time,
I was gathering my men.
let's see.
We're gonna see this to the end.
I again will ask for Sir Kador's help, and also I'm gonna send him a message, just kind of asking his thoughts on King Idris.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's from Cornwall.
True.
But he left Cornwall.
Yeah.
Just kind of seeing his opinion, his thoughts.
Okay. Sure.
And then, so I'd like to call him. I have my two buddies left over.
You beds.
And then I've got my vassal knights, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've still got your numbers here from last time, so
And last time not all of them came, correct?
that's correct.
Do you think that this year, since I'm more famous and was successful, more of them might be inclined to come?
Let's see here.
Your famous battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all four of them show up this time.
Sweet. That is just awesome.
So yeah, Kador, you cash in your final favor, and he musters his army one more time, and comes out to Wallingford. King Idris, yes. He styles himself King of Cornwall, but really he's King of Brittany. He's what you might call a foreign king, I suppose, although he is a Briton like us. But he only had a claim to the smallest portion of Cornwall, and has been conquering the rest of it over the last few years. He's very ambitious. That's about all I know about him, really.
But did he come seeking your alliance as well this year?
Oh, certainly, yes. Yes. Prince Mark visited my court and, was banding about mercenary hiring and alliances and that sort of thing. We'll see.
Indeed.
He certainly seems to be going from strength to strength. So, who knows? These days, the spoils belong to those who are strongest.
Indeed.
So, let's see here. Let's see what you got.
Hey, by the way, friends, if any of you would be interested and or able to contribute some funds to this year's
Yes.
sieging pool.
Sieging pool.
Yeah, where do we stand so far?
Well, I have, I think, 40 that I'm spending.
Libra?
Yes.
Spending 40 Libra on the siege.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
And so,
They're spending. Oh, and for Tathan, actually, I don't have your numbers. So how many knights are you bringing? And how many, how many knights are you bringing?
So my total family knights is 7.
Okay.
Or, actually, I think I'm down to 6 now because my cousin is off
That's
for 11
right.
years. So
Yeah.
6 family
He's off
knights.
on his quest, yes. Okay.
And I'm bringing all of them?
If you'd like.
I might as well. I mean, my brother hasn't been out in a while. He's getting a little stir crazy.
Yeah. Alright. 61.
I guess
like-
that's actually something I was curious about.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm Castellan of Duplain,
Yes.
do I also get to take some of their...
No, because it's just a garrison.
Okay, that's why I wasn't sure if they had their own...
Like army, not really. Yeah, it's just a garrison that's there for defending. Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah. So you've got in total between all of your vassals and family knights and everyone else, you've got 65 knights, which is pretty respectable.
That's pretty hefty.
Yeah. So that's going to give Kinrain a +2
To his siege?
to his battle, actually.
Okay, good.
And then each point of defensive value of the castle is going to subtract 1.
Yes.
And then
Any siege points that they purchase.
Right, so then Kinrain can buy siege points, which represents building ladders, siege towers, battering rams, etc. 1 Libra per point. You burn those points in an assault, so you can only use them once, but they give you a +1. So
per Libra spent.
Per Libra spent.
And you're spending 40 Libra.
Well, 40 Libra, however, we're just going to have 10 of those Libra go towards buying 20 armored footmen.
Yes. Yeah,
So
because
I'm buying 30 Libra.
you don't want to necessarily send your family knights in that first assault wave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You need fodder for the pitch.
Exactly.
What do we know about their defenses and their men?
It is a Mott and Bailey castle.
Okay, so it's not stone.
No, simple Mott and Bailey. So you guys will be able to test out how defensible your castles are by attacking someone else's castle.
With a sizable force of knights, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'll be buying 30 points of siege value. And then also buying 20 of the armored footmen.
Mm-hmm.
With 10 Libra?
With the other 10 Libra.
Okay.
Just to kind of help with that initial charge.
Yeah, I'm kind of rolling in it myself. I'll throw in 5 for the siege and spend another 10 for another armored.
Sure.
Just say what it is. It broke down to it was like 20 for 10 knights, I think. 10 for 20 armored footmen. 10 for 50 footmen, or 5 for 50 knife men. Just so you guys are aware.
Maybe I should buy footmen.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
50 footmen?
50 footmen, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 5 for the siege.
Okay.
Do you think at this point we need any more knights?
I'm feeling...
How many knights do we have now? Like 17? 60?
What I'm mostly worried about, honestly, is siege points.
Siege points?
Because they can also buy siege points.
Yes.
Okay.
Which will add to their defensive value.
I'll match what you put in.
Okay.
So you're going to put in...
15 just
so
for
that's-
siege points?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you put in 5, so that's 20 extra.
20
so
extra
that's going to
siege
be 50
points.
siege points.
So 50 siege points. Excellent. Okay.
And then we'll have
50 footmen,
50 the regular footmen,
10 armor,
10 of the armored footmen,
and then 60 knights.
and then whatever our other, because we also have our other footmen and levy and everything.
Oh yeah.
Which I remember being pretty substantial.
Yeah, no, you have several hundred levies, but they're not really.
Perhaps they'll capitulate just on the side of our army.
It could be, yeah. Okay.
Save us a lot of bloodshed.
Bring it.
Let's see. Bring the bloodshed. Alright. Velius has...
Yeah, I'm neither reckless nor prudent, so... Bring it, bitches!
I'm actually more prudent than reckless. However, I'm
that's
also
where-
damn proud, amongst other things. With an incredibly high, I would say annoyingly high just.
Annoyingly high.
Annoyingly high just. Nice.
I feel really self-righteous about this.
Excellent.
I feel like that's a respectable.
It's definitely respectable.
Well, till they siege to a single Mott and Bailey with.
With 50...
Considering typical
60.
garrison for Mott and Bailey is 5, 10.
5 or 10, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they'll just pee themselves and give up.
Surrender your fat, not that funny lord, and we'll spare your lives.
Alright, so...
Just dangle him over the parapet on a rope.
Like a stuffed hand.
We'll invent the game of pinata.
And it will be called Pinata.
During the First Crusade, when the Crusaders were besieging Antioch, they took the Patriarch of Antioch and put him in a cage and dangled him out over the walls to taunt the Crusaders.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So we're setting precedent, guys.
All right. So as I mentioned earlier, Mott and Bailey is a 3-tiered ring.
So does that mean that'll be 3 assaults?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So the first ring is a 5. He doesn't have a wet moat. It's just a
Sucker!
Yeah. I'm not impressed.
whatever. And so
Mosquito fist bump.
Yeah.
and so so basically that's going to be a -5 to your battle roll, and then you get a +2. Oh wait, actually, you have to decide how many troops you're committing. So you've got 65 knights, 20 armored footmen, and 50 footmen, and you get a +1. Okay, let's see. For every 25 knights that you commit, or every 50 footmen.
Okay. Hold on, I'm sorry, I need I need scrap paper for this.
Yeah.
Do I even have any? No. Wait for it. What are you? Where are you? Here. Oh. No, I don't need you. Okay, so I have 65 knights.
Yes.
I had 20 armored footmen.
20 armored footmen and 50 footmen.
Alright, so for every 50 footmen period,
Yeah.
I get a +1.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this round,
Wait a minute, let me double check on that. I was thinking that armored footmen would count for a little bit more.
right on.
Alrighty, so.
Oh, busting out that book.
Let's see here.
And will I know then what all the rings of defense are? Or can I know what the rings of defense values are inside as well?
Yeah, so the second ring, the Mott itself, is an 11. And then if you manage to breach that, all you have to do is take the hall, and that's a 2.
Okay.
They don't even have a lead roof. Someone hasn't been preparing.
Yeah.
He's been funneling all of his excess income into maintaining himself at superlative levels, so. there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, I have no respect for this dude.
How did
Don't you
you
know
get so
things
fat,
are-
guys?
Especially while your peasants starve in the fields. What is
I'm
this?
getting fat just to see if you can get fat.
Ah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, if you refused to swear fealty, I'm pretty sure I probably would have no problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Or I killed the other one
Yep.
with a spear to the face.
To the face. Try and eat now.
Oh, let's see here.
6213. None of that famous liege, man.
I'm not your liege yet. You have to swear and then you'd have to like move to Rydychan.
He's basically pretending you're a liege. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so okay, so
Like,
all
roll
right.
from now. Come on, guys. Knock it off.
So it's a. All right. So every night, let's just say it this way. You need 25 night values for a +1. Okay. Every night counts for 1 night value. Okay. Your armored footmen, every 2 count for 1.
Okay, so to get to 25, I would need
50.
I would need 50.
And then your footmen, every 6 count for 1.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like these rules less and less.
Kind of leaves a little bit, you know.
Okay, so that would be.
Now, if you'd hired those daggermen, it would be every 10 would count for 1. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'll be buying some Daggermen for our next one.
Send them over. All right. So, let's see. So effectively, you've got 10 night values for your armored footmen, right?
Okay.
8 night values for your footmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And 65 night values for your knights.
Okay. Well then. Let me see.
So if you committed all of your footmen, that would be 18. So you'd
So-
only have to send 7 more knights along
Yes,
to get
that's
a +1
exactly what
there.
I was thinking. But that's what I'm gonna do. As I'm gonna
Okay.
commit 7 knights,
Okay.
all the armored footmen and all the footmen.
Good.
For
That'll give you a +1. You're going up against a -5, so you could burn 4 siege values to get a net of 0.
hold on, sorry.
I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna burn 10.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
And just for future reference, you can never burn more than twice your battle skill in one assault.
Alright, so that's gonna be a +13 then.
Great.
Awesome.
Okay.
+13 on top of your skill.
On top of my skill.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you've committed your siege equipment. You've committed your troops. So now you are going to make your battle roll. I'm picturing picturing
attach it
Shinrain,
too?
you know, like all like just sort of like watching the assault, you know, like
I am
Up on a hill.
pleased by
just
this.
on
yeah,
his
yeah, on a hill.
On his giant destrier.
Yeah, exactly. Forward. Like Russell Crowe at the beginning of Gladiator.
Yeah, one of your squires has learned how to play a trumpet. Plays a nice forward advance, long deep note.
Yes, well. And can I imagine this?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Of
good.
course.
Let's. Okay. Made it. Thanks to my
Excellent.
loyalty with my vassals.
Alrighty.
Don't want to steer them wrong.
Nope.
Okay. So then I'll get the +10, and then the other plus is my overall roll. Oh, okay, sweet. So it's 20.
So is that a +23 total?
That's a +23 to a 15.
To a 15, so that's 38. You'll crit on a 2 or better.
Okay. And I got an 8.
Hey!
Sweet.
Check your battle. And great. So critical success. A wall has been breached. All right. So so your men easily overrun the exterior
I don't even
wall
have a mod.
and take the bailey.
Nice.
Hooray!
With 10% casualties, so you lose 5 footmen, 2 armored footmen, and 1 knight.
Okay, so that's 64. I'm sorry, you said it was 5 footmen?
2 armored footmen and 1 knight.
1 knight.
And that's for the Bailey.
That's the bailey. Bailey fell.
Okay.
Okay. So, and the conversion rate again was 2 for every night point. So that's going to be 9. And then that's going to be 7. Right? Yeah. Okay, so it's 16. And then I'll need 11 minutes. However, for this one, I'll go ahead and do... Alright.
Okay.
Hold on. Mathing is happening wrong. Okay, so in order to get the first night point for the second one, if I have 18 armored footmen, 45 footmen, I'll need to send 11 knights to get that first one. And then I'll send an extra 50 knights, so that'll be a +3.
Okay.
So this one is going to be a +15.
Alright. Does anyone want to accompany this assault?
Oh, any of us?
Yeah, personally.
The first assault? This is against what
This is against the Mott.
the Mott, not against the walls.
Right. Yeah, you've gotten through to the Bailey. You've occupied the Bailey.
Okay.
So it's the second day of the siege at this point.
Okay. If you join in on one, can you join in on subsequence?
Yeah. It just depends on whether you get
Injured or not?
Yeah, stabbed in the face or whatever.
Oh. Stabbed in the face?
Like that's gonna happen.
Like that's ever gonna happen to my guy.
Oh, not going in.
Not going.
I'm gonna.
Actually, I'm going to roll my Prudent Reckless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled Valorous.
Valorous would work as well.
It's time for Prudent Reckless.
Well, I failed Prudent, but I also failed Reckless.
Oh, I failed my Prudent. And I made my Reckless. I'm going in.
Yeah, check your
I think
reckless.
I'll go ahead and watch.
Alright.
Let's see. Made Prudent.
Alright, so you're definitely hanging back.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so very good. So Tathan is leading this assault.
Alright.
To arms!
Oh, Jesus.
Men rally to me!
God's sake. Alright, so.
Alright, so
Alright.
do I have to impassion again
Yeah, you would have to impassion again.
Okay.
But I'll just let you know he is going to be putting in 10 of his own siege points on
Oh, that's
defense
what I was
of
going
this
to say.
ring.
30. I was going to put 30 siege points
Oh,
on
you're putting
this
in
one.
30. Okay, so
Because
that.
this level is 11, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, his total between his defense value and the siege points he's putting in is 21.
I'm putting in 30 plus 3, I think, plus my other 2.
Yep. So let's see.
It's going to be a
that's
total of
13
okay,
difference.
so plus 13 to this one as well then.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, made that one.
Okay.
So it'll be another
10.
10, 23, plus 15. So plus
So-
18 still.
So that's still the same.
And I got a 14.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So, very good. Let's see. And I will need a roll from Tathan of a weapon skill of your choice
Alright, let's,
with a plus 13.
with a plus 13. Alright, let's go with my spear. I'm passioning this with honor.
Okay.
Make it.
Excellent.
So check that. So plus 13. So that's plus 23.
Yep.
Alright. I crit.
You said you crit as you're rolling the dice. Alright, so. Alright, very
Good show,
good.
everyone. Good show.
Good show.
Ah, yes.
So, yes, basically, ladders to the front. The ladders are laid along the motte to give you all purchase as you climb the steep hill. And even as the flaming arrows rain down around you, you ascend to the top of the motte, and essentially you and the unit you're leading are first over the wall surrounding the hall there. So at this point, because the hall is sort of attached to the top of the motte, it's sort of just an assault at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see here. You critted that. So you've got the top of the wall. You've got 4 men with you. Okay.
Rally to me, men.
So you're effectively the leader. So go ahead and give me a battle roll,
All right. Do I impassion this one too?
if you'd like.
Okay. Gosh. Would my fealty to Ellen ever come into play here? Like, I want to continue serving her, so I'd prefer not to die.
That works.
Eh.
You're representing Salisbury. you
Yeah.
know.
Alright, succeeded that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, battle?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And this is just straight battle, not that plus 13 that I got before.
That is correct.
Okay. I succeed with an 18.
Oh, very good. All right, so you're going to get a +5 to your weapon skill.
Okay.
And let's see who you're fighting. Okay, just some armored footmen.
Okay.
All right.
Am I still impassioned from my previous
Yes.
weapon skill?
Yes.
Okay. So, +5, so plus 15 now instead of plus 23?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, crit.
I rolled a fumble.
Alright.
He just like fell. He fell onto your spear.
Yeah, basically. Go ahead and roll your damage.
4, 6, 8, 11,
I see a lot of
12.
2s and 3s in there.
Yeah. That's an 18, 23, 24. Yeah, it's 29 on a
On a crit. On a crit. All right.
On a buttload of dice.
on all 12 of my dice.
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's still enough to neutralize your guy there. So.
Okay.
All right. So you are leading the assault down off the walls and basically into the hall
Okay.
of the castle here. So.
shitty roof.
Is this the 3rd round now?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so.
Cormac's missing a hell of a fight. You guys doing great.
Let me see where Belius is at here.
Because if it's the last final push, essentially,
Mhm.
then I'm definitely wanting to get in there.
Oh, yes.
Like, just not. I need to, like, make some,
Yeah, I just cleared the wall for you. You can just scooch on through and come on down to your.
Yeah, they're over the wall, and so it's all in at this point. Yeah, definitely.
Sir Kinrain, come on down.
All right.
Do you have, like, a Vanna White style maiden? Just show them what you won.
She's like at spear point, but yeah.
Not necessarily, because we're trying to free the people of Rydychan.
Oh, okay.
We're not conquering them.
All right.
These brothers kicked out Countess Ellen after her husband died and took the
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
castles for their own.
And it just so happens that he has a directed trait of cowardly for the Countess and any of her minions. So I failed his valors and made his cowardly roll.
Oh boy, he's rabbiting.
Essentially.
They could.
Or is he cowering in his chair?
Yeah, essentially as Tathan leads the vanguard through the doors of the hall, you find Belius inside, throwing down his arms and
Did he pee himself?
throwing himself to the floor of his hall.
What a sniveling, mewling horseman.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
So he says, mercy, please, I beg you.
Well, that will be up to my Lord Kinrain to decide.
Yes. So dramatically backlit by some fire from the Bailey. It's not long before Kinrain marches into the hall.
Tathan's sizable bulk steps aside, revealing Kinrain illuminated from behind by the fires of his...
How big are you now?
19.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a 16 at least. I don't feel
At least there's
tiny,
that. Yeah.
but
It's not like
Jesus.
I barely fit through the doors.
It's not like
let's just say
Virgil
that.
stepping out from behind. Hello.
I could have been a size 20.
Wow, you guys are all huge.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We really don't want to die.
Size 19 is 238 pounds,
Yep.
which for this time period is insane.
And you?
18.
18 is.
216.
And how much is
16?
16 then?
178.
That's not bad. Not bad. That's like Brendan's size.
But shorter than Brendan.
Yeah.
So Tathan gained a point in size in 1 year, which means you packed on 22 pounds in 1 year.
That's a lot of mutton.
That's a lot of mutton.
Yes.
Probably not the eel.
I call it the anarchy phase diet.
Yes, or as the Germans call it, grief bacon.
Yes.
All right, so
Jesus.
So if I get to size 20, is that like a nice 250?
yeah, it was 250. Yeah.
Wait, so how big were these Saxon twin brothers?
Oh,
They were, like,
Hengist
size-
not Hengist and Orsa, Octa and Yosa.
Yeah.
How big were they? God.
They were in the 20s.
They were big.
Okay.
Size 20 is 262. Size 21 is 288. And then you'll surpass 300 at size 22.
I'm pretty sure one of them was like 24 or 25.
Right, yeah, like too big to mount a horse.
Yeah. Yes.
Once I go to like 22, I'll need like a destrier.
Yeah. 25 is 422 pounds.
Oh my god.
Ah! They're not even that tall. Jesus.
Just wider than tall.
Just like a giant dwarf.
What was the average height these days?
I don't know, like 5'6".
Yeah, maxing out at like 5'8".
Yeah, 5'8". Yeah.
Maybe 5'8" and 400 plus
Oh my
pounds.
god.
I know they have dug up like Saxon graves and German graves that they're like 6 feet tall though. So I mean, they did grow them bigger in Germania.
Still, God damn.
I know, right? Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. So at any rate,
At least we're fighting wee Britons right now.
yeah, we Britain.
Hey, I'm just bulking up for the inevitable Saxon battle in the future. Gotta match him pound for pound.
Cue the 80s training montage.
He's meaning.
Yeah, exactly. Get your headband on. All right, so yeah, Belius groveling at your feet.
Oh.
What are you thinking? What's your merciful look like?
It's a 9. I failed.
Oh, roll that vengeful.
I also failed.
Okay, so it's up to you. Up to you what you want to do with this dude.
Oh man.
I'm pretty merciful. Maybe stay your hand, allow, full justice to be dealt by the rightful.
Well, who is the right? Who's
That's
to
the thing,
say?
there's no king.
Yeah.
But the lady who held these lands, right?
Yeah,
you
you
know
hand him
what, I
over
will.
to Ellen.
That would be the most just thing to
Just
do. She
thing,
is
yeah.
countess, and I have reclaimed the lands for the countess.
That's right.
It will be up to her to spare his life or not.
Mm-hmm.
I shall. It will please the lady.
All right. Okay. Very good. Well then, very good. Oxford Castle falls after a brief 2-day siege.
Oh my god. It's like, dude, this is gonna take forever. You were like, oh, so you have to make sure you try and wrap it up within a month. Jesus.
Hey, we brought enough that we totally knocked that out in the park.
Yeah.
Just a steamroll.
Kador helped out quite a bit with his knights.
Yeah.
Kador's awesome.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching that.
I definitely
I enjoyed watching that. Yeah.
believe
I
Kador
had
has
fun
proven
storming the
himself enough.
castle.
I might even form a loyalty to Kador. Yeah, he's been good to his word. He had me favors, but he's gone above and beyond. He wasn't measly about his fulfilling his favors.
That's true. No, he was there. When you called him in, he was there. All right. Well, the Countess failed her forgiving and made her vengeful. So,
So his head's on a pike.
basically, within a month, Belius's head is up on a pike outside of Oxford Castle,
That's what happens to traitors.
Justice is dealt.
and the Countess has
I'm gonna
been.
compose an epic poem for her about it.
Of course. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, good. I got a 12.
Good enough.
Yeah. I'm like, glad I am passionate about that.
Epic by the numbers. All right, so yeah, the Countess has been restored to her throne. Obviously, you all are guests of honor at her court. She's holding it at Oxford.
Now, for at least Sir Kador and my fellow knights, they were promised some recompense for their efforts in freeing Rydychan from the
Oh,
brothers.
definitely. Yeah, you guys are gonna
Just to
get
make sure, especially Kador, I still want him to be paid regardless of whether or not it was a favor.
Sure. You guys definitely are going to get some loot out of that. So, let's see here. After the battle. Determine plunder. Okay, I'll get to that in a second.
Sadly, we won't be looting.
No, but you get to plunder the defeated forces,
Oh. And if he's been living on a, what was it?
Superlative.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, the
Like
hall
all his
was,
fancy belts and stuff.
hall was definitely decked out with plenty of plunderables.
With treasure that totally wasn't there when he got in.
Probably not, actually.
Considering how many foreigners they imprisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I suppose if any of them can... if any of you can describe the item that was taken from you, and lost and found, and returned.
There will be a pile in the Bailey on June 7th.
Feel free to pick through it. If your item is not there, it means it was melted down and sold as coin, not confiscated by the invading army.
Not at all.
Alright. So, let's see here. Just tallying up your guys' glory. Got some pretty good glory for that. And, yeah, as far as loot goes, you each pick up 2 Libra.
Libra by association on my part.
Well, it's, distributed fairly. Okay.
You totally had me, so worried about how much more defense value it would be. Or, siege value this guy was gonna buy.
Yeah, well, I rolled low on his available funds, so didn't have a whole lot to use there, unfortunately.
Can't throw tapestries at us.
Exactly.
That would kind of be horrifying if you're like a burning tapestry descended on you while you're climbing a siege ladder.
Oh god.
It's dark and it's
The
hot.
opposite of waterboarding, fireboarding.
Fireboarding, sure. That works. Alright. So at any rate, yes, the Countess holds court at Oxford. Her spiritual advisor, Pertoines, comes out to found his university.
Yeah.
That little dude. And I think it's been a while since we've had a feast.
It has been a little bit of time, hasn't it?
Feast.
Feasty, feasty, feast.
Gotta keep our sizes where they're at.
Oh my
right.
god.
So it'll be a.
Guys are huge.
It's been a while since I've had some good eel.
Yeah.
You guys were looking awful swole there.
Hey. All in the service of our country.
Have any of you guys seen Pain and Gain? Just like Mark Wahlberg as like a...
Oh, it's on Amazon. It's a video, but I still haven't watched it just because, yeah.
Is this about roid monsters?
Yeah, pretty much.
Roid monsters. In the Middle Ages.
Alright, so let's see. This will be a medium feast of 2 rounds. So I'll need app rolls from everyone.
Make it.
Make it.
I also make it.
Okay, who rolled best?
I rolled a 7.
A 10.
13.
Nope.
Alright, so Kinrain and Cormac get a card. What does Tathan want to do this round?
Oh man. Intrigue.
Sure.
Hospitality boost.
Yeah.
Success. And then I succeed at my intrigue.
Excellent.
Time flies.
Ah.
Aww.
Womp womp.
This discussion is going on between 2 knights about I have to roll a d6 for a different topic, and then it just says at the bottom critical success fumble. I'm assuming I have to roll my skill to see how well I can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what they're talking about. Hopefully it's not boating.
Voting.
Hunting! Thank
Sweet.
God.
Alright.
Which I pass.
Excellent.
So 10 glory and a status boost.
Nice. Lucky you needed one.
Hey, just
Yeah, sitting at the head table there. Just stand up, put one foot on it. Oh, I know a thing or two about hunting.
but really, you should be talking to this guy.
Yeah, the hunter.
Yes. Well, technically my hunting is like the same or even lower than y'all's.
Yeah, but you style yourself as a hunter.
That's
so
very
yeah.
true.
Did you
That's the
have
important
kennels this
part.
year?
I haven't built them yet. Want to get my defenses up first. Questing Beast has been a little bit on the back burner recently.
He has actually. Yeah.
There's an awful lot of sieging going on
A
lately.
lot of sieging.
Yeah,
That does get in the
A
way.
lot of family death.
Yes.
Oh god.
So much dying in the family.
Yeah,
true.
I had a kid born last year.
All right, and so Tathan made intrigue roll.
I did.
Okay, so let's see here. So there's just some talk about that the Earl of Jagent is hiring mercenaries to defend against King Idri's invasion. So not a whole lot else going on. Also that some indications that the Saxons are fighting amongst each other.
Shell.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, so second round, app rolls.
Make it.
Make it.
Fail it.
Okay, that's easy. And what would Tathan like to do this round?
I'm gonna do a little flirting.
Here,
I'm
I
flirting one up
honestly
this
thought
year.
I was not gonna get a card. I rolled a 1.
Oh wow,
And I succeed at my flirting, surprisingly.
excellent, but no crit.
No crit.
All right, you flirt.
Yeah, just politely.
Yes, light flirting.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Someone challenges you to a duel.
Some other knights criticize you with an earshot.
Oh.
Choose modest, proud. Modest, ignore the scoundrels.
yes.
10 glory. Proud, respond, but roll prudent to avoid a single challenge.
Ah,
Oh wow, yeah. So they're basically just classic kind of jealous thing. Oh look, Henry. I'll bet he's not everything he says he is. He
Oh
rides
my
the
god, this
coattails
is
of all
not
his
gonna go
buddies.
well. My modest is a 6. Okay, that was a corner one. I got an 18, so I failed the crap out of my modest.
All right, roll your proud.
I succeed.
Okay,
Okay.
check your proud.
Would you orient your way through battle?
Exactly. We're just gonna write another poem.
Okay, but roll prudent to avoid a single challenge.
Okay.
I fumble my prudent.
So that's
in-range challenges.
an automatic check to your reckless.
I hand you a little mead. Well, actually, I'm not up there with you.
yeah.
I just tilted to you.
I'm just placing bets. So, 3 Libra on Kinraid?
3 Libra. Holy shit.
Who wants to bet against
It's
it?
like basically
Yeah.
you're setting down a treasure chest. Anyone want to bet this much?
So guys, I just made 2 Libra off this, and I'm throwing in another one. Who wants to bet against me that Kinraid's gonna the most famous knight in the area? Come on.
Yeah, no, nobody's betting against you.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. You stand alone, buddy.
Yeah, so
Cormac, what was your card?
yes, let's do Cormac's card
A
first.
drinking contest for Cormac.
Yay! All right,
Oh,
so
that's the meat raised. Ah.
yeah. What's involved with that?
Roll indulgence. 16 or plus must roll
Right.
to join. Then, so I'll do that first.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Okay.
Oh, looks like you made
It's a 9. Yes.
Excellent.
All right, so we're in. Roll indulgent versus 1d6 opponents.
Oh, okay.
So let's see how many Cerberos we got. 6. Haha.
Okay, let me generate their numbers real quick here.
Alright. Each success gains 5 glory, plus 10 for winning, and the winner impresses other knights present. And it has a +1 at the bottom.
Oh, it's
Just for
I think that's like +1 app, right, for the rest of the.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. All right. What? That's the last round. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you rolled a 9 on your indulgent.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to roll against theirs. Fail.
Doesn't he get an extra one? Is it just 1 to join and then 1 to participate?
It's based off of his first
Oh,
roll.
it is? Okay.
The first joining roll.
Sweet.
All right. Well, you
Initiate
did
time with my
you did pretty well, but one of the knights actually got a crit. Ironic or appropriately, he has an indulgent of 16. So yeah.
It's like,
The one who had to join.
Yeah, exactly.
he's already drunk.
He's the one who's proposing it.
yeah. Drinking contest.
He was already
Back to the
drinking
table.
when they started.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just finish this one. right, so so what did it say for a success? You get glory?
Each success gains 5 glory, and then plus 10 for winning. And
Okay.
the winner impresses other knights present.
Oh, each success. So I guess you roll against each one. All right, so go ahead and start making some rolls there.
Okay. Be the D20 for this one?
Yeah.
And we'll just whatever against whatever you get. Alright, first one I got a 10.
That's a crit.
Yeah,
Nice.
you critted your first one.
All
Sweet.
right. So 10
Cool.
glory there. All right, now you're rolling against the guy who critted.
An 8, 6, no, 9. Jesus.
Well, it's still a success. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Another 9.
Okay. Good.
A 16.
That's a fail.
Spilled.
Yeah. All right, and
Someone made an appropriate joke.
exactly.
14. Oh god.
14. That's a fail. All right, and last one.
A 4.
4 is a success.
Breathe it together. Breathe it
Yeah.
together for the end.
Nice.
Slow and steady for that last one.
You gotta tilt the boot, man. You gotta tilt the boot.
Yeah, just rotate it 90 degrees.
It's
All
really
right.
gonna chuck you up if you have that little shoehorn at the end. With some air in it. That's
Yeah, that pocket.
The bubble.
chuck you up.
Yeah.
Chuck you up.
That's what we get to.
Okay, and then give me 6 con rolls, please.
Okay.
shit.
Oh, hold on. Alright. Oh, yeah, right. 14. A pass.
Okay.
A pass. A fail.
Okay.
A crit.
Nice.
Did you roll
Okay.
14?
A 14.
So you crit. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And then one more. And a pass.
Okay.
The crit means that you feel even better after you're done.
Yeah.
Another drinking contest.
All right. Well, yeah, you are now roaring drunk. You get plus 10 to lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous, and minus 15 to everything else.
Yes!
Rhubarb.
So yeah, there's a noisy corner of the hall where Cormac and his new best friends are getting wasted.
Guys, empty goblet. Empty.
Yeah, it's the empty.
Not empty the goblet. It's empty to begin with.
It's got multiple meanings.
Exactly. When does it become empty? That's the
Oh my god.
question.
Oh my god.
And yeah, meanwhile, Kinrain.
Kinrain challenges
Come at me,
someone. Yeah.
All right, so
You, me, by the flagpole, right now.
let's see here. Let's find out what kind of knight this guy is. There we go.
Getting drunk to holy music.
Yeah, right. Just the chanting from the. They're trying to re-sanctify the chapel while we're having this party.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, so yeah, no, this knight's just like, this guy, he's all talk. He's nothing, he's just an asshole basically.
I am awesome, thank you.
Who is this guy? Who does this guy think he is? I could take him like that. So yeah. Uh-huh.
See, down the gauntlet.
Out in the
How about you, sir?
oh, what? You're gonna whip my ass? Is that what you're gonna do?
The answer is yes, Kinrain.
Kinrain is seething right now.
Grinding your teeth.
Cormac.
Out of 14.
Give me a recognize roll, actually.
Oh.
Do I get a plus to recognize?
Actually, you're gonna get a +3 on this.
Can we all?
I make it.
No.
Okay.
You make it. Okay. You realize that, and I actually rolled this. This is a knight in disguise.
Oh.
This
is Blaine's.
It's actually Sir Bega, the
other
youngest
brother?
of Wallingford brother.
I'm
He,
going to beat the shit out of you. If nothing else, for disgracing your family by abandoning your two brothers.
What'd you say about my family?
You heard me.
All right, he made his love of family roll.
Well, one of their heads is on a pike right now.
Yeah, exactly. He's
The
only
other one
left.
got my spear rammed through his face.
Ooh! What are you gonna do to this one's head?
And you cut and run. He was even there and he ran away.
He did.
Saw it
That's
happen.
true.
No, he didn't, because his back was turned.
Whoa!
What
All
was
right.
your love then?
So yeah, everyone spills out into the bailey to watch the ensuing battle. It's to the death.
Nice.
Oh no.
No, juiced in for us.
Alright, I'm gonna
No,
impression
it's
this.
Yosten.
Oh.
Which I make. Alright.
Too drunk.
I get a 13.
15 total, okay. His sword's at 25. He crits.
What? Alright.
Okay.
You'll be alright.
We'll see.
It's a lot of 6s. Alright, so 39 damage.
Okay.
So you made your roll, so that's 16 armor, 23 points of damage get through.
Okay.
And your size was 16, so that's an auto knockdown as well.
Alright. I'm still pissed.
Oh, I'm sure. And what is your major wound?
Major wound is 20.
20, so you took a major wound.
Okay.
So roll a d20 against your current hit points.
Which are...
minus 23, so...
Okay, I make it.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Do I have to impassion again?
No. So, yeah, so Bega basically just comes at you hard and fast, and before you know
I
it...
probably am a little drunk at this point.
Yeah, before you know it, there's blood running down the front of your chainmail.
Alright.
So.
Okay, well, I crit this time.
Nice. He crit as well.
Alright.
So D3 damage to each other. So you take 3 points of damage.
Just
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just a D3.
Just a D3, so roll one.
A 1.
As you bash and jostle each other.
Oh, my D6 is
Okay.
I was
Round.
missing from last time, I think.
Oh. I crit.
Okay. I did not.
Alright.
Where is my other
Eat 'em.
Kill this
Alright.
little...
So I need... Okay.
You didn't have any more?
I need 6 more.
Good luck.
I hope you enjoyed your fun.
Yeah, exactly.
These were credit. Plus 10. 42?
Okay. So let's see. Less 16. That's 26 points of damage. That knocks him down to 1 point. He is automatically unconscious.
To the death. Death!
Alright.
Death!
I guess last go then.
Automatic.
Yay!
No need to roll.
Surgery, please!
Yeah, and so you deliver the coup de grace, and then kind of your knees buckle a little bit, and your squire, of course, runs over. You can make his first aid rolls if you like.
Now I've got 2.
Oh, that's true. You can only have 1 roll per wound, though.
Yeah.
So decide who's the best.
Oh, they get a 6. They succeed.
Succeed? Alright, so...
There's 2 wounds.
There's 2 wounds, so you can do the other one as well.
It's also success.
Okay, so you regain 5.
Oh. I took 23,
Mm-hmm.
so that's 18.
18. You took 26, actually.
Oh, 20.
26.
Oh, I forgot about the second one.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, you did take a major wound, which forces an aging roll.
So,
Disfiguring,
That's a 2d6.
or not disfiguring, distinctive disfiguring. It's still
so
a 14.
aging rolls roll 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
2d6.
I got 4.
Roll a d6 twice.
A 5 and a 1.
Oof, you lose another point of app,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to lose a point of size.
Ooh.
Alright. I guess I'll just be a little skinny while I'm
Yeah.
recovering there.
Yeah, you lose a few pounds. Don't worry. It just means you'll hide in my silhouette a lot better now.
I'm still
So-
pretty large. I'm not so worried about that.
So yeah, you picked up a nice scar there.
Nice. The ladies
So
are
you
big.
Taking care of the third brother. Yeah.
Yep.
Worth it for my lady.
Mm.
Yes, and
I'm still
so
better looking than Cormac.
What's your app now?
14.
Yeah, you're still way better looking than me. You still got 6
I
more
lost
major
2
wounds
points
before
of
you-
app in 1 year, and I'm still better looking than you.
oh man.
Just wait until I start aging. Eventually, I won't even be able to go to court anymore. We'll have to wear a mask.
We'll let you into court.
That's Sir Tathan, the fat masked guy.
So yes, Countess Ellen, of course, yes, the other Countess Ellen, Countess Lynn,
Of Rydychan.
the Rydychan, Countess Rydychan, was watching the whole thing and immediately has you, spirited up to private chambers.
Oh, goodness.
Oh yes, and
I'm sure I'll feel a lot better awfully soon.
tends to you personally. I rolled her chirurgery and she succeeded because she's got a chirurgery of 20. So.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
even better than my wife was.
Yeah.
And she was natural healer.
I know. Well, I think Ellen is as well. So.
Excellent.
Yeah. So so you are well taken care of. As you rest and recuperate over the summer. So yeah. How about the rest of you guys? You want to hang around Oxford while Kinrain's recuperating?
We haven't been hunting around here for a while.
Yeah, let's go hunt.
Yeah, it's right on the borders of the forest actually, so
Let's get a good hunt in.
you can totally go hunting in the Forest Sauvage.
Which is great because it means I can finally go pee.
Yeah.
I had to pee since this.
Hunting in the Forest Sauvage. You know what might be hiding in the Forest Sauvage.
Oh,
Not to get your
yeah.
hopes up or anything.
Oh, my
but-
hopes are always up.
Huh.
On QB.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it is a possibility. All right.
Oh, well, could I buy a couple dogs before we go out?
Yes.
Or could we just borrow something?
You can
from the
use
countesses?
the Oxford dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're smarter than the normal dogs.
Yeah, they've got an education.
Good. I'm not looking for them to live.
All right.
That's right. They gotta get distance so we can follow them.
Yeah, so I got them belled up really good, nice and loud.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so yeah, let's get a hunting roll. Oh wait, let me check the modifier on the forest there.
I wish I did have that kennel built. Well, I'm not even near there at this point.
That's true.
no worries.
Improv hunting. Yeah, whatever. It's been a while since I've been able to devote my focus fully to the passion of the questing beast.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Forest Sauvage, being as thick and wild as it is, imposes a -15 to your hunting roll.
Oh, crap.
Now your dog, you have a sufficiently large pack of dogs that's going to give you a +5,
All right, so -10.
-10, and then of course you can impassion
Okay.
if you'd like.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Curled up and being smushed against a pillow.
oh, it's so cute. All right. So impassion.
Yeah, so passion, which I make.
Excellent. All right, so just straight hunting then.
All right, straight hunting, which I failed.
Fail.
What?
But that's good.
The first time I came across the beast was a failed hunting.
That's right.
That's
I
right.
get to roll on the Lost in the Forest Sauvage table now.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, bros lost in the forest. Let's do this.
Let's get out of my sight for 1.
I brought the dogs.
Month.
Yeah, 1 month.
Yeah, I guess that's because how long would it take for me to heal all the way up?
What's
A
your
while.
healing?
What's your healing rate?
5.
And you were down 20 points, was it?
21 now.
21, so basically a month. Yeah, 5 points. 5 points
Summary of
a
Rydychan.
week.
Yeah, exactly. It's pleasant. You brought like a mint julep every day.
The tulips are the best.
Hand massage mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then it couldn't be done any other
It was
way.
muddled.
All right. So yeah, you head out into the forest. It's an ancient wood, dark, creepy as all hell, and
It's got lost.
Yeah, I was so focused I was unfocused.
Yeah. Just keeping our eye on the trail before realizing that it wasn't really a trail.
it was a stream actually, and
And it ended abruptly. And then disappeared behind us.
And then it got dark.
and then you were like clutching each other like.
Squires, stand around us, form a heat barrier.
Yeah, no, you penetrate into the forest and eventually get lost in it, and are
guys.
obliged to make camp.
Well,
So
yeah, so that evening, actually, some rain kicks up, pattering on your tents, and and
Bravo.
thank you. And yeah, so it's more than just a rainstorm, though. There's strange noises out in the woods. Strange.
Is that what the questing beast sounds like?
I never heard a noise from anything but its belly.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe he's hungry. Maybe that's his belly. It's
I remember
empty.
other things that made noises like that.
Yeah.
No.
They might have been in the
Bears,
size
not bears.
40 range. Plus.
Could be.
Oh dear.
The rain would dampen your smell.
Would it?
So, yeah, it's dark. It's pitch dark, actually. The
Is it
clouds.
just the two of you with your squires?
Basically, and the dogs.
And
The dogs are going nuts. I don't have a dog sound effect, but just imagine that. And I will need valorous rolls at -5.
Oh.
Fail.
Damn it! Come on, man. Come on.
Success.
All right.
Alright.
So Cormac, you step out of your tent and you're like trying to peer out through the pitch darkness, as the dogs are barking and howling, and the rain is coming down like almost horizontal into your face.
My face.
And you see out in the darkness a pair of eyes, but they're like saucer-like, almost like skull sockets, but they're glowing.
What is that?
And then you see a bunch of other pairs of eyes of dogs, but they're glowing red. And then, just like that, the dogs start barking, raising an unholy ruckus, and are charging at your camp.
Our dogs?
No, these
Oh,
other
other
dogs. Yes.
How easy would
Red-eyed
it be for us to unleash
Your
our
dogs.
dogs?
Your dogs are
Tethered?
whining and howling and actually breaking their tethers and running off into the woods.
So they're running away?
Cowardly
And
curs.
and since Cormac, you failed your valorous, you also are overtaken by a supernatural terror, basically. And
Does he himself? Because he can't tell in the rain.
that's true. But you do run off into the woods. Tathan, you hear this
So you're just left with squires.
commotion. Yeah. Actually, Cormac, before you run away, you can make an awareness roll.
Okay. Which I make.
Okay, so yeah, as these things are running towards you, your eyes have adjusted to whatever latent bit of light is coming in through the clouds, and you see a dozen sort of black, almost like devil dogs. Like their mouths seem to be exuding flame.
That's no questing beast.
No, and the rider coming up behind them is almost skeletal and has a long great spear or boar spear, and could swear you actually see a pair of horns growing out of its head.
All right.
So it could
Run,
just be the fear talking, but it's sort of a very devilish apparition.
Okay.
And
I'm on my way out.
actually, you can make a fairy lore roll at a +10.
At a +10.
Yes.
Oh well. Make it.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is the fabled wild hunt.
Ooh.
And any who fall before its onslaught are doomed.
So the hunter becomes the huntee.
Indeed. And so, Tathan, you hear all this happening outside your tent.
Okay.
Stay in your tent.
So what do you do?
Obviously, because I'm valorous, I go out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Yes.
What are the squires doing?
You can make a squire roll.
Okay.
Also peeing themselves.
Is the squire roll also -5?
No.
Okay. My squire crits.
Wow. All right. So
Godfrey
he's right there with you.
Okay. Godfrey, my spear.
All right. I will need you to tell me your vengeful, selfish, deceitful, cruel, and suspicious values.
Okay, starting up vengeful,
Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next one?
Selfish,
Selfish, 6.
deceitful,
10.
cruel,
4.
and suspicious.
13.
All right. I think you're gonna be okay.
You said that a little bit too long for me to really take any comfort from.
You're good. All right. So
You'll be Fine.
By which I mean you're not automatically
Targeted by.
Well, no, you're still targeted. But if the total was 75 or more, you would simply have been
Ripped to shreds by the dogs.
whisked away,
Oh.
never to be heard from again.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Oh my god.
So instead,
They chased
yes.
after Cormac.
The dogs are in amongst your camp, and the rider is charging at you, and levies his spear against you.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
So, my spear against his spear?
Actually, no.
No? Okay, so just
Straight up,
straight up him trying to kill me.
14 points minus your spiritual trait.
14 minus my spiritual. Okay, so I take 1 damage.
Okay,
Alright.
very good. All right, so you can make a spiritual or religion roll at this point.
Oh, spiritual is equal to religion, right?
No, your religion skill.
Oh, religion skill. Yeah, I'm rolling my spiritual.
Okay.
Is this something I can impassion?
Certainly.
Okay. Yeah,
Love of self and not dying.
I can't think of. I can't really think of any. Well, maybe love family.
Little family, definitely.
All right. I fail.
Oh my god.
-5 to your spiritual.
Okay, so my spiritual is now an 8.
Excellent.
I fail.
Okay. All right. Very good. And reduce your love of family by 1, of course.
God damn it. I just bumped it up to 16.
Ouch. All right. So let's see. All right. So it stabs at you again. I rolled an 8, so that's no damage.
Yep.
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try spiritual again.
Mm-hmm.
Impassioning with my honor now.
Okay.
I make that.
Thank God.
So +5 instead.
Plus 5, yeah.
Okay, so spiritual is now an 18, which I make.
Okay. All right. So you basically, yeah, you're pretty convinced that this is the devil incarnate. Whether or not it actually is, subject for later debate, but that's what you're feeling like. So you hurl yourself to the ground and begin praying.
Okay.
And with that, it spurs its horse on and rides off into the woods.
Okay. And now I'm melancholy.
Yes, you are.
And I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm also lost.
That's true.
Oh my God, you guys.
We're lost and not together now.
Nope.
At least I've got squires with me.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
don't
my
even have your
squires are
dogs.
with me. No, the dogs are all.
The dogs are
they're
gone.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Well, they were my dogs. They're Oxford dogs. They're smart.
They'll find their way back.
That's true. They probably know their way around at least.
Yeah, they're like homing pigeons.
All right. So yeah, Tathan, you're out with your squire.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're at camp, I should say, with your squire and Cormac's squire, actually.
Yeah.
And come the dawn, there's no sign of Cormac. Cormac, meanwhile.
Yes.
Let's see here. All right, so you're out wandering the woods alone.
I'm hungry.
Yes,
Gonna
true.
need to hunt some more.
Well, yeah, so go ahead and give me a hunting roll. Same modifiers as before, but without the dogs.
So it's just normal. Was
So
that
it's a
impassioned or
-15, so...
-15 to 0, so you'd have to impassion it to get a...
Okay, to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
And I hadn't passioned it before. I have to do it again. It's like a
Yes.
new day.
Yeah.
Let's do. I'm missing my folks. I guess I got split up. Can I do for the loyalty to the Order of the Empty Goblet?
You could do that, yeah, or love of family.
I got that.
Got it. All right.
So
So
then-
check it, and you get a 10 on your hunting as your effective skill.
It's a 10. Oh baby, failed it.
Okay. So yeah, you're not finding any prey or even any mushrooms that you know for sure are edible. Just some really suspicious looking fungus
Not
that you're
hungry
not
enough
going to
to
chance
risk
it.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe find one of those dogs.
Give me. Yeah, they have some good meat on. But give me an awareness roll.
Nonetheless, make it.
Okay. You hear a sound you haven't heard in many a year. Sound of bells ringing and dogs barking.
I go into a weird frenzy. But a calm frenzy.
A weirdly calm frenzy.
I remember the days when I was running around with an honor of like 9, just completely lost for the beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I head in that direction. Quietly.
Of course.
Bow drawn.
So, you can go ahead and make a love of questing beast passion roll if you'd like.
Okay. Which I make.
Excellent. So, let's see. Your hunting's already in passion, so you can apply that to your bow skill.
Okay.
And give me give me a hunting roll though against your impassioned value of 10.
Which I make.
Okay. Excellent. So you are able to get within sighting distance of this thing. It is seems to have paused for a rest. You know, it's sort of crouched on a large stone, and so yeah, you got a shot on this thing.
Could I sneak up to get a bit? Because the bow's only 3d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any chance I could try and get closer? Maybe get it within lance distance?
You can try to be another hunting roll.
A hunting roll.
Yeah. Or you can take a shot at it with your bow right now.
You might at least get some blood to leave you a trail.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, and so the bow is impassioned?
Yes.
So it's a plus 10?
Yeah.
You crit it,
So,
and you get
so it's at a 20.
double damage too.
Yeah, nice.
So
So you can
Alright, so you
get it.
can't miss,
Alright.
and if you get a roll 20, you get double damage.
Oh, it's been many years, my friend. I passed.
All right. So roll 3d6 for damage.
12.
Okay, so you loose an arrow, and it actually penetrates the thing's hide about half the depth of the arrowhead.
Half the depth of the arrowhead.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't.
So you just gave this thing a splinter.
Yeah.
Basically, and so it
Doesn't
bounds
even
up with a start actually, and just goes galloping off, galumphing off into the woods with the bells and the dog noises now even louder.
Okay. Chasing.
Okay, so hunting roll.
And it's already in passion.
Yeah, you got the 10.
Ah, fumbled it.
Ooh!
Damn it.
All right.
I get eaten.
But you would have wanted it to be the questing beast.
Indeed.
Better than our Arthurian lion.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
What's bigger, this or an Arthurian lion?
This thing is size 65.
Nice. Oh, no
A bow?
wonder you didn't even.
What was I thinking? Should have moved in.
Should have gone with a crossbow.
Do they have those yet?
Do they?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Well, I guess that's kind of good. Crossbows are really bad for knights.
they are.
That's true.
Means you're a scoundrel.
Yeah, I think eventually with the really big ones, it's like damage is 20 plus 1d6.
The really big crossbows?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you could lug around a ballista for the an arbalist.
Uh-huh.
Finally get to use this thing. Been tugging it around.
Let me just roll up my siege weapon.
Okay, so...
Should have maced him.
Okay, here we go. Fumble that hunting roll. Okay, give me a dex roll.
Alright. Yeah. Pass.
Okay, so you manage not to hurt yourself as you vault over a log and then crash down a small ravine that's on the far side of it. So, yeah. And so by the time you sort of gather your wits about you, the beast is long gone. But you can give me another awareness roll.
Failed.
Ooh. And so you don't even hear the sound of the approaching the approaching hooves of a courser coming up nearby. And so, you sort of look up at the last minute and see the hulking form of King Pellinor as he goes charging past you.
Pellinor. Oh. Give me a lift, bro.
And, out of the way, young sir, as he goes galloping past.
Dude, size 65.
How big is King Pellinor?
Yeah.
Size 40. No, he's
It's a giant.
he's only size 18. So.
Oh, so we're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
You should totally
Girth
give me
to
a
girth.
lift. Yeah.
Pass on the torch, King Pellinor.
Give it up, dude. You got a
done.
kingdom to rule.
You're done.
And what's his love of hunting the questing beast is 28.
Wow.
So.
He's been at it for a good bit.
Yeah. So.
Something to aspire to.
I feel like I've gained ground. I won't say I hurt the thing, but something that touched me touched it.
That's true.
So now, and it ate dogs that I owned, perhaps, at one point. I gave it a meal.
It's entirely possible.
Oh my god.
Alright, so meanwhile, back in camp, what's Tathan gonna do?
I'm gonna drop another point of my love family so I'm not melancholy anymore.
Good idea. Just sit melancholy in the Forest Sauvage for 16 weeks.
Yeah. No, I think I'll
List blows.
I'll come to terms that, one of my natural born daughters is dead. And sort of feel a little sad about that for, a few hours, and then gather my wits and realize that, hey, Sir Cormac's out there in the forest alone on foot.
Yeah.
What's your squire's name? Dillard Godfrey. We need to go find Cormac.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So, give me a hunting roll at a -15, please.
Alright. On my honor, we will find Sir Cormac. Well, succeeded at that, so...
Good.
-15?
Yes.
Okay, so that's...
-5 net.
A 1 becomes an 11. Okay. Oh, am I still at a -5 to everything?
No, you're no longer melancholy.
Okay. So 16 became a 1, now is 11. An 11.
Correct.
Okay. I failed by 1. It's the Forest Sauvage.
It is. It is.
Come on, guys, we've totally been here before.
Have we?
Yeah, we went to come and rescue my son.
We were following a road.
Actually, I think somebody critted their hunting roll at that point.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think someone named Sir Kinrain critted their hunting roll.
Yes. I didn't want to name names, but
Yeah.
yes. Alright.
At least I haven't gotten mad yet, guys.
Not yet.
Okay, that works. Alright, so you tromp off into the woods. And in due course...
Here? There's just a butt.
Oh my goodness. And in due course, you hear some horns being blown.
I'll blow my own horn.
Okay.
And make my way towards those horns.
Okay, so up ahead you see some mounted men arming themselves.
For me?
Yes.
How arming? How much arm?
How arm are they?
How arm? How much weapon?
How much to the arm? Let's see here. They're oh good lord. Oh no wait, no that's not it.
Oh, God.
All right.
And the stories for Tathan ended that day.
The end of Sir Tathan, yes. Yeah, no, it's 5 mounted sergeants.
5 mounted sergeants.
Correct.
I want to jump on your horse there, brah.
I already am on my horse. I might want to spur my horse in another direction.
You can give me a heraldry roll with a +3 if you'd like.
Success.
Okay. You recognize the arms they bear of being that of the Lord of County Triburet.
Lord of County Triburet.
Yes.
Say that 3 times fast.
Triburet.
Okay. And how do I know this guy?
Well, he's an earl.
Okay.
He's one of the earls. But it's a notoriously sort of reclusive land situated inside the Forest Sauvage.
Okay. I didn't pass through there. We didn't pass through there on our last jaunt.
No.
Do we know if they're friendly to Lord Maddock?
You don't.
Quick, abandon your squires.
No, I'm not going to abandon my squires.
No, I'm just kidding. Like this guy.
Come here, Dillard.
Oh God.
Good luck.
Would a knight flee in this situation? I'm asking. And
You could
parley.
You could do well. You can attempt to parley, or you could just make a prudent roll if you wanted.
All right. Prudent 10. I'm gonna try for another love family.
Oh my god. Okay.
which I make,
Excellent.
Thank God.
which brings my prudent up to 20,
Nice.
which I make.
Okay.
I don't need to roll reckless now.
No.
Okay.
All right. So you made your prudent roll. So the prudent thing to do would be to either run away or offer your surrender.
Run away. I'm still gonna find another knight. So let's put spurs to horse.
Okay.
And tell the two squires with me to take flight.
Okay.
Fuck the tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave the tent. Leave the tresses for the dogs. Let's get the hell out of your kids.
Yeah. All right. And I'll need a hunting roll for Sir Cormac as well.
Am I still at the 10?
Yeah, you're still at 10.
Fumbled.
Okay. You guys are just making it easy for me.
You're just bumbling around this fucking forest.
You guys are indeed.
Well,
All right.
He's bamboozled. He's like, I saw the beast twice. Like, maybe there's something going on here.
Exactly. So, so basically what ends up happening for Cormac is that you continue to sort of crash through the forests. And eventually you run afoul of some of the Earl of Tribuit's guards in such a way that they get the drop on you.
Shit.
Take you prisoner.
All right. Oh, man.
Tathan.
All right.
They're gonna ransom your asses?
The next day, you are.
So I've successfully fled from the.
You have successfully fled, so give me another hunting roll.
Okay, am I still impassioned for that?
Yes.
So rolling an 11?
Yes.
Success.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So, so in due course, you find a trail.
Okay.
Okay. And you're pretty sure it'll lead you out of the woods.
Am I hearing this?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, let's get the hell out of this forest, boys.
Okay. Oh, actually, it's not a trail. It's the Oxa River, where Oxford is situated. So
Okay, cool.
even better.
So we know which direction the river flows to get
Downstream will take you to Oxford.
All right, let's go downstream.
Meanwhile, Cormac, you are taken. You are taken to Tribuit Castle, which is a large motte and bailey. And you don't even get inside. The Earl is outside to meet you with an escort of 40 footmen and 20 knights. He comes forward. He has a bodyguard and a herald with him, and says, "You trespass upon a dangerous and forbidden realm, sir. You are just a man, but beyond lie monsters and lands lost to mortal knowledge. Allow my knights to escort you back from whence you came without quarrel."
That'd be mighty kind of you, sir.
All right. And so, in due course, you arrive back at Oxford with an escort from Earl Tribuit's men. All right. So you guys survived your jaunt into the Forest Sauvage.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Wait, where's the boar?
I thought you were dead for sure.
Oh, likewise.
You guys were gone for
With
like
those dogs.
4 days or something.
And not even a hind.
But I saw
You saw the beast?
Oh, touched it with the tip of my arrow.
Ooh.
Just
And
the
that
tip.
was it. And then I got kidnapped.
Just the
Looks like you'll need a bigger bow.
I'm gonna need something.
We're gonna need a bigger bow. Yeah, I think a ballista is definitely in honor. Or in order.
We're gonna need a small army.
Oh, to encircle the beast and trap it.
He's big.
A large army, then.
It's quite big.
To encircle the forest and move.
Yes.
There you go, flush it out.
Oh my god, wait, so size 25 is like over 400 pounds, and just size like 40, whatever.
60 something.
Feels like an elephant.
60 pounds.
Basically elephantine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jeez. That's.
So it's like a giant snakehead and things?
Is like the questing beast just an elephant? Like, we get all these descriptors. It sounds like a bunch of dogs.
It was just like some mammoth that was still alive.
That's just what we're interpreting as that. But
It
it's
was
really
like,
an
my
elephant.
God, it's some kind of beast.
With a serpent head and a trunk.
Actually, that's bigger than an elephant. That's like
like blue whale?
Oh god.
Two elephants?
It's actually a blue whale.
A T-Rex?
Let's see here. It's like 6 tons. So
Just T-Rex.
Elephant is usually what?
I don't know, a few tons, handful of tons,
I think maybe T-Rex size.
probably dinosaur size.
That's
yeah.
kind of, I don't know how I got so enamored with that. It seems so much more endearing when I thought it was small.
You know, so then
You're
you
like,
put
only
the
an idiot would hunt this
basket.
thing.
Oh my god. Has it grown?
It's been eating so many dogs.
It's a lot of dogs.
I mean, did you think you were gonna like
I thought it was like
dog size?
lion sized.
Oh, lion sized.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
A little
know,
more.
Arthurian lion size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something you can take down with your bros.
Arthurian's
Yeah.
lion sized again is what?
I feel like it's an
30
idiot.
30 something?
Yeah, but
shoot
you
it
can take
with a
that down with
bow.
your bros.
Yeah.
We
no,
did
this
take
was,
it down with our
Yeah.
bros.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bros for life.
So meanwhile, back at Oxford, Kinrain, you've been resting up. The Countess has been tending to you, and and then from the privacy of your chambers, you're sort of aware that something else is going on in the hall. Like there's the sound of trumpets being blown, and people aren't checking in on you quite as often. You're ringing a little bell next to your bed, and people aren't coming. Like so.
What the fuck? What are we paying you for?
Exactly.
Seriously. What did we liberate this place for anyway?
I'm all out of Cheez-Its.
My hands are greasy.
I can't quite reach the chamber pot.
I'm not lazy yet.
All right.
Not lazy yet. Thank you.
All right. So,
Probably getting there.
a few hours pass, and then Countess Rydychan comes into your chamber, and she's bringing another lady with her.
Oh.
It's an older lady. You can give me a recognized roll with a +5.
It's Merlin.
I make it.
He shaved his beard.
Jesus.
It's not too far actually, but I'm just gonna have to pause the recording 1 second here.
It's the sack.
Okay, so anyway, it's not Merlin with a shaven beard, but it's not too far off actually. You recognize her as the Lady of the Lake.
Oh.
So, there she is.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
An
Indeed.
old pagan wise woman by the name of Nineveh.
I'm astounded.
Mhm.
Honored.
And and so the Countess Rydychan says, Sir Kinrain, we've been honored with a visit from the Lady of the Lake. And she steps forward and she says, I've heard of your heroics, Sir Kinrain.
He's a little starstruck.
Oh, little
He's-
me.
He's a pagan. She's
Yeah.
big. She's a bigger deal.
Bigger deal, yeah.
She's definitely a bigger deal.
Yeah. She's kind of smiling at you,
No,
like,
my lady, your presence is an absolute honor.
you are too kind. Let me take a look at that wound. So she, the dressings are removed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, part of it's like your head wrapped and everything.
Just a little
Unwraps the
bit.
head, And yeah, she kind of, examines the wounds, and then says, I will prepare a broth for you that will help speed your recovery. I had actually come here hoping to find you.
Oh gosh.
I need an escort into the Forest Sauvage.
My lady, I would be honored.
Very well. Please take your time as soon as you feel you are ready, although the matter is somewhat urgent.
As soon as I am able, my lady.
Very good. So, let's see. What are we at
Is
here?
it magic broth?
Is it magic broth? Is the broth magic? Let's see. So we were 1 week in, right?
Yes.
You guys went hunting pretty much right away.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So you've recovered 5 hit points already.
Okay.
The broth is brought up to you, and it does indeed restore 6 more hit points.
Not a bad prop.
All right.
Meanwhile, these two guys get back. These two chuckleheads.
Oh man.
I got drunk, went hunting, got kidnapped.
There were these hell dogs and Satan.
Satan. Hey guys, I met Satan.
Yeah. I'm still here.
Suddenly, I'm way more pious than I was before.
Yeah, I may start up in my spiritual a little bit more.
I'm getting rid of my bow.
Snapping his finger.
It's right over the leg.
So yeah, basically, it's up to you, Jade, when you want to head out.
Well, I'm up to 25 now.
So that's pretty good.
Of 36.
And you've had surgery done, so you're no longer.
Essentially, if I waited one more week, I would be up to 30.
Okay.
But she said it was quite urgent.
It's just a matter of some urgency, yeah.
Let me roll my prudent.
Okay.
I fail it.
Okay.
And I also fail my reckless. Oh, man. Let's go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only live one life, men.
Come on, man. Don't
Give a
live
little
forever.
wink to Countess Rydychan before I...
Ooh. Make a flirting roll.
Winky, winky.
Can I impassion that?
Sure.
Make that. It's got an 8. Alright. Success.
Yeah, so you communicate your intention.
Say your words clearly.
Wink.
Wink. Yeah, a little.
You kind of have to like say wink because that eye doesn't work quite yet.
Oh, no. I'm master at winking the other way by now. I've been practicing.
Right.
Stuck in bed for a week with, well,
You've been thinking about it.
some company, but...
Well, that whole last day you're just pretty much left to yourself, so you had all that winking time.
It's a lot of hours to practice your winking.
That's true. And you guys, I assume, are once more onto the breach.
I mean,
Yeah, I saw the devil, I overcame. I'm ready to go back.
I'm, feeling a
His-
little disimpassioned towards the beast.
His slings and arrows could not hurt me.
It's too big.
You can reduce your passion by 1 point if you'd like. And,
The beast
Leave it.
is not too big.
I'm gonna leave it, but I'm just feeling a little bit like
Disenchanted?
it's a longer road than I first thought it would be.
Exactly.
And the answer's in my heart, apparently, which I don't have any answer for.
That's right. The answer is in your heart.
There's gotta be something to that.
Maybe the questing beast was inside you this whole time.
Maybe I should just keep
Maybe
it.
you're the questing beast.
Scanners.
Anyone read Ogloff?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember the one where it's like, oh, I've come back, I've slayed the beast, and, now I'm here to wed the princess. I'm like, oh, don't you know you were the princess all along?
Yeah.
The answer, I'm so happy. No, I'm pretty sure he's taken it from the real prince.
Yeah.
This
Crying in a gown saying, I'm so happy.
This is Ogloff after all.
It is Ogloff, yeah.
It's that one webcomic with, like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sort of sex comedy.
Ogloff.com for any of our listeners who don't.
Who are not at work
To have
and want
a
to look it up.
medieval good time.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. So yes.
Sorry. Oh, God.
Yeah. Don't go down that hole.
Don't dwell in it. It's too late.
Get out of there.
It's too late for Jade.
Just Cormac and the questing beast.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh man.
It's too bad.
It's too soon.
Yeah, Cormac's not good looking enough for that.
I'm not.
Oh, she's not good enough looking for the questing beast?
No, for me to want to picture that.
Oh! I was like, dude, if you're not gonna
Wow.
questing beast, that's kind of intense.
That is
I
sad.
think I need to look more dogly for the questing beast to go after me in that kind of way.
Oh my God.
And so we're at the Forest Sauvage!
Yeah,
Forest Sauvage.
Back again.
Nineveh and has an escort of 3 handmaidens who will be riding with her, and all of you and your squires. So you constitute a nice group of folks here.
Good little riding party.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, Dylan.
He was so worried about you when he ran off into the forest.
Sorry about last time.
Didn't mean to abandon you there.
Every night has its moments. That was mine. Hopefully you're stronger for it. So good. Yeah. We're done talking about this.
Never mentioned it again.
Yeah.
Wolf and I are here. Be a song.
All right, so
Oh, Wolfram.
Wolfram.
poor Wolfram.
Yeah.
Who knows what he's up to? What adventures he's getting up to?
Oh God,
Getting
that reckless
Screaming in the
bastard.
streets of London.
Naked.
Can you
probably,
imagine what
still.
shenanigans?
Yeah, became a priest.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he like ended up somewhere like
He's at Amesbury Alley.
France. In France.
He's holding like a bunch of rocks over his head, clacking them together outside of Lady Jenna's quarters.
What does that look? The medieval say anything?
Yeah.
He's just holding a
Singing and
lute
keeping
over his
time.
head.
I don't know how the news about Sir Blaine's has struck him.
Oh.
He certainly was no fan.
That's
No.
expanded his madness. That's why he's still crazy this
Yeah,
year.
but it's like,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
feeling better. Gets a wedding invitation.
He got invited.
He's the only one that did.
And then stuff. He was like putting his clothes on for the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll. No.
No.
Hands are back off.
Hands are off again.
Here's the test run to see if we can get invited.
All right, so back into the woods you go, following the course of the Oxa River. The lady seems to have some idea of where she's going, at least. So
That's real good.
Well, that's. Are we wearing battle armor now?
if you like,
If we're her escort, then
She did say
absolutely.
escort. Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of be ready for trouble. So yeah, you're up in the forest once again. You break for midday meal. From out of the woods, a beggar emerges. Just one of these weird wood folk. Although you can't help but notice he has awfully nice shoes.
Nice shoes, beggar.
Please, would any of you kind knights have a cloak for this old woodsman?
I'm pretty generous. I probably have a spare, at the very least a horse
Yeah,
blanket.
pretty generous.
That doesn't count as generous.
I know.
He's eyeballing your cloak, basically.
Let's roll that generous. Oh, I make it.
All right, check your generous. When he puts it on, though, it only covers one shoulder. You call this a cloak?
I failed my generous.
Let's check my generous. I failed my generous.
All right, both of you check your selfish.
Can I
dangerous
check my
forest,
selfish to see if like I'm also selfish, or is it just not a?
Just check your selfish.
Okay.
And yeah, there's this sort of uncomfortable silence. And then Nineve's like, give the man all your cloaks.
I'll take mine off.
Yeah, the squires.
Well, you'll need another generous roll, but with a +10 this time.
To do what? Task our squires?
To give up your cloak.
Oh.
But
So.
you're fine. Can
Oh.
fine.
Oh, so wait, a generous roll plus.
I'm like
plus 10.
tugging it off of you.
So
Come on.
Yeah.
if my generous was at a 14, it's now 24. Okay, I give him my cloak.
Uh-huh.
I'm just thinking, like, alright, so. Kinnahan's a big dude. I mean, he's not huge, but he's pretty good size.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the last time someone came asking for stuff and then it wasn't enough stuff.
Right. This has happened to you before.
Yeah. And nothing cool happened when we just gave it to him. So maybe there's something else to this whole thing. I'm
Didn't we give him wine last time?
Last time.
Yeah, it was a little boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How have you aged so much in like 3 years?
Let's think. He's got nice shoes. Perhaps a barter. Give you my cloak for those shoes, boy.
Dude!
Oh my god. So Nineve's like, just give him your cloak. I'll have Dame Oir weave you a new one.
Alright.
And he still rolled.
He still rolled. Oh.
What's your generous?
It's 14.
And,
I failed it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not very trustworthy of this force. Things are shaking up for me right now.
Yeah, I am pretty suspicious.
No, I'm not.
All right. So, at any rate,
I'm just thinking how that beast grew, I swear it.
And now this boy is aged.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Come on, guys, you're embarrassing me.
Good stuff's happening in
the
this
lady
forest.
of the lake.
it's only the lady of the lake, guys. Jeez.
She's some lady. She's like what? I'm Christian. She's just some pagan lady, right?
Yeah, she's just some pagan lady.
Ah! Oh my god.
Ouch!
No.
I wasn't even there. Like what?
Dude.
Who? Like she's not like a queen.
Stifle yourself.
Put a sock in it. All right. So.
I mean, no offense, lady, you do exude a certain respectability and authority.
Certain gravitas, if you will.
But
That's kind of
Caretaker of Excalibur. At the very least.
Oh, I know nothing about that.
I thought
I wasn't there.
where is Excalibur?
Did Merlin
Gone
take it back?
missing.
I don't see.
Yeah,
him
some
holding
people
it.
think Merlin made off with
I bet
it.
he did.
If
Yeah.
Merlin's still, she's not taking very good care of it. That's all I'm saying. That's my last word on it.
I'm gonna just slap this fool. Slap the Christian right out of you.
Oh!
Well, I am getting close to being taken.
Alright, so.
Stick around.
Slap the Jesus right out.
Yeah, you guys have a whispered debate that night at camp. You know, set camp in the woods. Fortunately, the night passes without further incident.
I mean, God did just save me from the devil.
That's a good point. Too bad Kinrain wasn't there. He could have had, you know, control versus your experiment. All right. So on the second day, you head out. By this point, you've diverged from the river and are following a narrow trail. At one point around midday, up ahead, you see a gaggle of pretty young noblewomen.
Oh.
A gaggle of pretty young noblewomen.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite quantity of noblewomen.
I'll take a gaggle any day. Yeah, and the tallest among them steps forward. She is wearing a white dress. She has pale blonde hair, pale blue eyes. And she says, I am the Lady Blanche Le Blanche. I would like you to teach my ladies something. Will each of you please tell us why you are a good man?
Oh.
Energetic it is, right? we're doing personality traits?
If you'd like, yeah. You can go with that or just a general description.
Well,
I mean, I guess I'm looking for what they're looking for.
why you're a good man. I wouldn't feel
Oh
right.
God, I'm gonna die if I answer wrong.
I wouldn't feel right saying I'm generous. This.
Well, I'm
moment.
not.
I will
Modest.
I will accede to greater men.
Okay.
I'm not modest.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I do my best to live a just life. I am proud to have a large family whom I love dearly, and everything I do in this world is to do right by them and their own future children. I strive every year to better myself, to protect my loyal comrades and people of my homeland, and again, to right where there is wrong.
That's actually fairly modest because you kind of were talking about other people there rather than yourself.
Oh.
So, damn it. So go ahead and
Well, I went first.
go ahead and check your modest.
Damn it.
You're not very good pagan.
I'm awfully lusty. My spear is really awesome, guys. Really big, really good at it.
All right. So they all listen attentively and smile. And who's next?
Well, good drinker. Pretty good huntsman. Good at finding. Not so good at killing. And I own a very fine rug.
Check your proud. That's definitely a proud.
My tapestry.
Oops. And take them.
Though not as great as my fellow knights, I strive but to serve the realm and my lady the countess.
Although not her husband.
Well, just the countess. To keep my honor and maintain a house that I would be proud to host my friends and any needful passersby in, and to maintain the energy and valor of a worthy knight.
That's fairly modest. Go ahead and check your modest. All right.
And so, they all listen attentively to each of your statements. None of them seem to be judged worse or better than any of the others. And they all sort of curtsy and as you ride on.
It is a really good rug.
It's a damn fine rug. It's from London.
It's from London town.
It's a London fog rug. All right, so again, you make camp. No more noteworthy events occur on that day. On the third day of travel, you come out into about mid-morning, you come out into a large meadow. A meadow swimming with red poppies.
Poppies would put them to
Well, actually, as you ride along, you notice a couple of the ladies' handmaidens are sort of resting their heads on the necks of their horses, sort of basking in the warm sun. It's definitely a nice warm day with a pleasant aroma coming up from the flowers. And everyone can make energetic rolls.
Success.
All right, so all of you shrug off any soporific effects from these poppies. And
do we crunch any skeletons?
Yes. No, you don't crunch any skeletons. And eventually you're back in amongst the trees.
I guess if they're starting to fall asleep, should we take the reins of their horses and lead them?
Yeah. And once you get out of the field, they sort of blink themselves awake. So,
the sounds of nature.
Indeed. So, and so on the fourth day, around the middle of the afternoon, you come to a small hut. It's just a little peasant cottage out in the middle of nowhere, a little garden outside, situated in a nice little glade. You all dismount. Nineveh goes into the hut. After a while, she comes out, and she says, this is the woman that I wish to see. She is an old friend of mine who was a keeper of these woods in earlier and better times. And now she is suffering from a wasting illness. She has asked to die, and I have agreed to assist her. First, I must go to pray and perform some rites. And with that, she sweeps off into the woods. So, how do you all feel about that?
Her friend has asked her to help her die. Well, that's like a mercy kill. So, I feel okay with it with a merciful of 16.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, make an opposed merciful cruel roll there.
I actually fail my merciful.
Oh!
But I also fail my cruel.
Alright. Very good. Alright, so how about the rest of you?
I'm feeling, I don't know, let's say in the ride, maybe you filled me in on the sort of the pagan lore of this woman, and now being also pagan, I'm in agreement with her actions.
Okay. What's your spiritual like?
It's 10. I'm pretty neutral.
Alright, yeah.
Should I roll it?
You can make a roll if you like. Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so check your spiritual. It's a beast of the forest passing by. And
Maybe your tail is.
yes. And how's Kinrain feel about the whole thing?
Oh, well, I certainly believe it is better to die at least with some dignity than to waste away to nothingness.
How's your merciful looking there?
Oh, it's awesome. Let's roll it.
Go ahead.
I make it.
Okay. So,
It's a 9.
yeah, okay. So, check your merciful.
Here.
Alright.
Those dogs are coming back.
They are. Your hunting dogs have reappeared.
Summoning.
Oh boy. At least it's not the other ones, the ones that breathe fire.
No, that's true.
Say what?
I will run.
I'll get the hell out of here. Alright. Oh yeah, actually, since Cormac made his fairy lore roll, You know that in the legend of the Wild Hunt, those are called the Devil's Dandy Dogs.
The Devil's Dandy Dogs. It was wise to run, perhaps, though I do commend you in your survival.
I commend you on your survival.
I placed
job,
my life in the hands of the
alive.
Almighty, and He delivered me from evil.
Oh my god.
Desaree's like, what did I miss? So, all right. So, very good. Nineveh returns eventually. She goes into the hut again. The handmaids outside sing a song. By the time their song is complete, the Lady of the Lake has reemerged. She nods solemnly. And without any further delay, you all remount your horses and get out on the road again.
All right.
So, after a few more days of uneventful travel, you arrive actually at a castle that Sir Cormac knows, the castle of Earl Tribuate.
Yes. I've been here once before. Mighty fine folk.
And yes, and so the lady will be staying with him for a while. And so he once again offers an escort for the rest of you out of his lands.
It's all about getting people out of there.
We would appreciate it.
Yeah.
So actually, you guys are there briefly though. So everyone, give me an intrigue roll while you're there.
Nope.
Make
I make it! I have a 4!
Wow.
Nice.
All right, those of you who made it, go ahead and check it.
It just went up to a 4, otherwise I would have
Oh,
critted
sweet.
it.
It's a good feeling.
So you're there
That's
for a little while, a few hours, as long as politeness allows. And yeah, Kinrain and Cormac, you guys get to chatting with some of the knights there at the castle, and you find out that maybe about half of them are actually knights from other lands. Basically, they're knights who came to Tribuate and then never left. They just thought the Earl was, pretty stand-up guy, and they wanted to stay here at his castle and kind of, fight on his behalf. Not unlike Sir Pace in the...
Yes, the Order of the Golden Circle.
Yes, indeed. So sort of another situation like that going on here.
I was gonna say that's because you knocked someone up though.
Yeah, I'm already married, so no chance of Sir Taven falling into this trap.
Duly noted.
Yes, interesting.
Wait, and so where is that in relation to like all of our?
Is it on?
I don't know, on a map somewhere.
Okay, basically on your player map there, it's sort of if you were to draw a line from 7 and 6, the point where they intersect is where the county is.
7.
The
okay. Yeah.
the Sauvage player's map, I should say.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's like right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like north of Rydychan, basically. It's the neighboring county to Rydychan.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah.
Does he need a page?
Yeah, hey, there you go.
All right.
So in the time you're there, you arrange to.
And his name would be who I'm.
Earl Mailer, Meilyr.
I'm sorry, M.
Meilyr.
Okay. I think the last one I'm trying to send to Kador if we'll have him.
Kador? Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
You're all growing up.
How old do they have to be pages again?
7?
Between 7 and 11.
Oh, well, shit, I've still got 2 more to get rid of then. I already have 5 that are out paging / squiring.
Yeah. Well, don't forget about the girls. They can be, maids in waiting eventually.
Although they're like 5 and 3.
Yeah, it'll be a while. Wow, you have a lot of sons.
I had 3 daughters. One is dead.
Ah, wow.
There are only two girls out of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I have 7 sons.
Nice.
2 daughters.
Wow. Okay. Your inheritance is secured. And so speaking of that, you return to Oxford, and that leaves the big question
Oh, hey-o.
lingering in the air. Essentially, you won back the county, you made a flirting roll, you were attended to. It's pretty much yours to accept or decline whether you want to marry her.
Oh. All I have to do is accept or decline, huh? Oh, hell yeah, I'm accepting.
All right, going for it. Okay. So yes, the year caps off with a wedding.
Yay!
And
Leave an empty goblet out for Wolfram.
Yes. And we'll just assume that Concord attends. And yeah, Kinrain marries the Countess of Rydychan, and unlike Salisbury, you become Count.
Sweet.
Yes.
No longer a banneret.
She's only too happy to hand that off to you.
Count Kinrain.
Indeed.
All right.
Hey, I'm thinking about my future generations here. I got a lot of progeny to try and take care
Yeah,
of.
seriously.
Yep. All right. It's a nice one-time glory award there. Okay. So.
Although it'd be good if I knew how to spell Rydychan. It is 2 Y's. Okay.
Yeah.
Although I'm illiterate, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they all spell it differently. Even the Countess herself. All right. And as for
Hey, I have to say too, she's too old to have kids anymore, which means there's not going to be any competition for
that's true.
my own kids to have
Yeah.
safe inheritance.
That's true. Actually, set them up nicely. So.
Plus, she'll have the joy of little ones without having to do the whole birthing nonsense.
Yes. Nonsense indeed. So yeah, as for Cormac and Tathan, you all return to your
Wait, do we have to have a
homelands?
feast for a wedding?
Oh, I guess we've got some time.
Dude!
Feast.
Yeah, we're having a feast.
All
My home
right.
still lingers of death. It's too sad there.
Aww. Come hang out in Rydychan, buddy.
Rydychan's cool.
Go back to Williams.
So yeah, actually, as Count, you can essentially co-GM certain things, like if you want to invade someone or throw a big hunt or a feast or something, you run it basically. So and eventually when they have tournaments, you can actually run your own tournaments and all that kind of thing. So
Nice.
yeah. But in the meantime, yes, a feast indeed. All right.
Feast.
All right, so app rolls, please.
Make it.
I make it
Am
too.
I still doing?
You're the head of the feast, so I guess not.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You can hand out the cards.
All right.
You made it? Did you make it?
Yeah, I did make it.
Yay!
The odds being against me, and I still made it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Caused more trouble at my wedding, huh?
Well, I don't know. Familiar face. You find yourself chatting to another knight. His face is familiar, but you struggle to remember his name.
Ooh.
Roll a recognize.
Oh.
This isn't so bad. Recognize. Ooh, it's really bad. Try impassionate?
Sure.
Okay.
Hospitality, maybe?
Sure. Passionate and hospitality, which I me. So that's plus 10. 13. Which I still fail.
Ooh.
So failure is a status loss.
Ooh. All right. So yeah, it's actually he's a little offended because it's none other than your former squire, Ponce.
Dude!
It's good to see you.
It's Ponce, dude.
Oh yes, you look so much.
Yeah, the years
How
have
are
not
you?
been kind as a mercenary knight,
Oh.
and so he looks a little ragged.
So
Well, this
to
is
see.
awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How about Tathan?
Ladies have a quarrel. 2 ladies are quarreling, and the situation is becoming awkward. So,
Yeah.
first of all, according to the bro code, I notify my friends that there are 2 ladies fighting. And now I'm supposed to choose just arbitrary. Just I intervene and settle things calmly. Arbitrary I sign with 1 lady. So, I guess I'm not going to try to impassion this. I'll I'll see if I can roll just.
Okay.
And I crit just.
Ooh.
So I intervene and settle things calmly. Both women respect my judgment. I gain 10 glory.
Nice.
Ladies, please. 10 glory, okay.
Ladies,
Yay.
don't hate. This is a time of joy.
That's right.
Some marriage.
Yeah.
Plenty of Tathan to go around.
There's plenty more eligible knights still around now that Sir Kinrain is safely wedded.
That's true.
Like,
He's
I
off the
haven't
market
safely
now,
wedded for like all but 2-3 years.
2
Yeah,
years, I
but-
think.
2
Max.
years. The year that my wife was dead, and the first year when I was waiting to become a knight.
People talk in 1 year.
That's
I
enough
mean,
to excite.
you're pretty famous. You're like, you're like the head of like Us Weekly. Like Sir Kinrain is widowed.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Weird.
Tragedy for Sir Kinrain.
News on who he's
Here
talking to.
is tearful confessions.
Scene with Lady of the Lake. Will it be love?
Do they get another round?
Yes. Another round of rolls
Alright.
there, folks.
I succeed.
Failed.
All right.
What's Cormac up to? Drinking?
Okay,
Flirting?
he is,
Intriguing?
Oh man.
you know, it's been a year. I'm just gonna have a nice drink.
Okay, make a temperate roll.
Which I duly fail.
Indulgent.
Which I, damn it, also fail.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with indulgent.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and check your indulgent and you get a little...
Drunkenly talking
Drinking
about the
games,
quest
anyone?
Drinking games. Alright, how about Tathan?
Oh man, a knight slaps a maid.
Ooh!
Annoyed by something, a knight slaps a serving maid soundly across the cheek. Some people turn away embarrassed.
Oh.
Choose just arbitrary to intervene for 10 glory or ignore. Intervention forgoes the app versus app roll but may inflame the situation. If other knights intervene, an imposed glory roll determines the winner. So I'm going to impassion this with hospitality,
Okay.
which I succeed.
Okay.
So my just is now 20, and I succeed at my just. So
Excellent.
I intervene and
Nice.
say, "Hey, bro,
It's a wedding.
it's a wedding. Calm down.
Wow, you're just putting out fires.
Yeah.
It's the settler of disputes.
Thanks, guy.
Hey,
Thanks, guy.
it's what I'm here for."
Yeah, because this way,
This is-
Kinrain can just concentrate
Yeah.
on being married.
This is supposed to be a happy occasion.
Did you get glory for that?
10 glory.
10 glory.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have one for Tathan. Tathan.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of drinking going on.
Yeah.
It says here the early wedding ceremony requires no priest, for it is a secular ceremony. So you guys just basically exchange some vows.
I
you
wrote
know.
a nice poem.
Exactly.
There's some cheering from the nightstands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's no formal wedding dress, but she's had a blue dress made
And it
special
just
for the
looks
occasion.
Lovely with her red hair.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And
Wait, what are we eating?
what are you? Well, I don't know. What are you eating? It's your feast.
Definitely not eel. By the way, I spent some time looking at pictures of conger eels, and they're really adorable.
Are they really?
They're giant. Like, they can be like several hundred pounds.
Oh my god.
But
Wow.
their faces are very cute for an eel.
Nice.
Very cute.
So apparently they're served with the head still on.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna roll it.
All right, roll for it. Yeah.
Okay, so
So you can pick a few courses there and then roll.
okay, so let's see.
First
Number
course.
1, loach and cold green sauce.
Oh, that
I would
green
actually-
sauce. I can't get enough of it.
Personally, I probably would have gone for fruit tarts.
But she insisted on loach.
We are right next to the river, I suppose.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Next is just going to be large cuts of boiled. Oh wait, no, sorry. Roasted meats.
Nice. Nice.
And then I'm gonna skip the rest of the fish. And then I still got bream and eel pasties.
Oh, so even despite your insistence that no eel be served,
I know.
they still speak of it in pasties.
I said lampreys and hot sauce. So still eels.
Oh.
Wait, we just gotta go for gold here. Then venison.
Okay, good.
And lastly, sweets.
Okay.
Sweets.
Thank God it wasn't whole dry spices to aid indigestion.
Oh.
Just chow down on that like cardamom, why don't you?
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of fish. A lot of fish.
Lot
With
of
some
fish.
venison and some meats.
Yeah.
And some roasted meat.
And some roasted meats, yes.
Not bad. So yeah, the feast is a long and joyful affair with multiple courses of food and entertainers between each course.
Hooray.
So you're sitting side by side, of course, at the front of the hall. You're sharing spiced wine from a single cup. And, of course, multiple toasts ensue.
Did anyone check it for poison?
I'm sure you've got a taster.
I have a taster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wedding gifts are not given to the pair. Instead, each guest brings a small cake, and they are stacked up. During the feast, the newlyweds attempt to lean over the pile and exchange a kiss that will bring them luck and prosperity. So give me
that's cute.
awesome. Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh my god.
Fall in cake.
Can I impassion this?
Nope.
I failed.
So you fall on the stack of cakes, and there's a lot of laughter.
Do I pull my bride down with me?
Of course. Yes, and so inappropriately.
We should probably go have that dress washed then.
Exactly, and so you.
So that culminates with the retreat of the bride and the bridegroom.
Indeed. Actually, it's hastened by the fact that many of the guests attempt to snatch a fragment from the bride's dress to obtain good luck.
What is this?
So, in keeping with tradition, she throws her garter to distract them from ripping up her dress.
Oh, that's where it came from.
That's where it comes from. And so yes, you head off to the private chamber where you recovered earlier this year that is now your own.
I think the horse tapestry will look nice here.
And yeah, so. And often the next day, the husband may present his wife with a morning gift, such as furniture or other objects of wealth and status.
Huh. I think definitely a gift is in order. What, I wonder? She's already a countess.
Yeah. What do you get the countess who has everything?
Does she have any hobbies?
A destrier. She doesn't have a destrier.
That's true. You could give her a destrier.
I do have 2 back home. Oh, I will.
Very good.
You sent for one a little while ago. Just on
Plan
the off
ahead.
chance.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the white one.
Nicely done.
All right. And so on that bucolic scene, we will wrap it up for the year 499 with Kinrain as a count. So you guys now have a count in your back pocket.
Oh man.
You know, is it sort of custom back then to when you said that no, we don't give gifts,
No.
just the cakes?
But you could separately give a gift if you wanted
I'm
to.
gonna have a rug scent.
It's tasteful. I like that.
It's a London rug.
It's a London rug.
Is it?
It's like you say. It's like what you say whenever you give a tour of your house. You know, it's a London rug.
Did you know it's a burger partner? Did you know it's a London rug?
Exactly.
Oh, go ahead, spill your wine. Doesn't matter. It's a
No,
London
doesn't
rug.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Just absorbs it and incorporates it into the overall
Just makes
design.
it richer in color.
Yes.
No, it's like 200 denarii. Yeah.
So with the I know we've been following Sir Kinrain's glory benchmarks, but what about some of the lower ones?
Oh, did you say you passed 4,000?
I think both Sir Cormac and I passed 4,000.
Very nice.
That means
very
that you're
nice.
notable, I believe.
Yeah. You guys are
And I'm guessing some more our
notable.
other knights have also probably done this too.
So now you're known, in your homeland region, Logris. You're one of the best in your lord's service. So, with Kinrain departed, you guys are basically the top knights in Salisbury now.
All right.
And so we'll see the advent of Caradoc then, when you're next with us.
Oh yeah, you're because Kinrain's out of it now that he's a count.
More or less.
No, well,
you're a backup character.
Now that I'm in a different county, really.
Oh yes.
Well,
like-
there's that too, yeah.
I think that's
So,
mostly.
but yeah, continue to track his annual glory. Your holdings glory is now going to be at 100.
Okay. And do I have any idea of income and stuff for this?
Basically, it's the combination of your income and your fortifications. It
Sweet.
maxes out at 100.
Okay.
Because it would actually be higher than that.
Oh well.
But yeah. So yeah, continue
Can
to track
I still
that.
make my
and-
rolls for
Of
next
course, yeah. Keep doing whatever you want to do.
Keep making child survival rolls and stuff.
Yeah, winter
Childbirth
phase.
Can I have a
rolls.
winter phase every year?
Sure, yeah,
I really want to see how this is going.
absolutely. Yeah.
Although I can't imagine I'll be making any childbirth rolls, considering I think Countess Ellen is
You don't have
older
to.
than I
You don't
am.
want to. Yeah.
I have 11. 10's enough.
Yeah. No kidding. All right. Cool.
Oh no, I only have 9 now.
It came to for the notebook, which thanks for ordering.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What did it come to?
It was. I sent you guys an email earlier. It was like 13 something. Yeah.
Okay, so where are these other 2 gonna go? Either of you guys want some pages?
Yeah, I'll take a page.
Some pages?
Would you like a page?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And
I'm notable now. I guess I can have a page.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.